live.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday Night Modern at Ogre Games. I'm James Churchmolly, one of your regular hosts, not joined by my co-host Mick this evening, who is unavailable. I've got professional Hearthstone caster Bjorn with me. Bjorn,
I'm not a professional.
welcome to the stream.
Yeah, hi, welcome.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Ready to watch some Modern?
Yeah.
So we kicked off the stream a little bit late today, and we've got two. So we've already started our first round. They're in game one.
That's right.
And we've got Daniel Roses on the left, who's playing Burn. And we've got Jose Lau on the right, who's playing Black and White Eldrazi taxes, basically. Yeah, and so we're in the late game. We're in the, the players have had 4 or 5 turns, and the boards are relatively developed. And we see Daniel with a Grim Lava Monster and a Monstrous Swift Spear versus Bjorn, versus Jose, who's got Talia, Garden of Thraben, and an Eldrazi Displacer as well. So the Talia, Garden of Thraben's a bit of a problem for the Burn deck.
Yeah, Talia's always been a big problem for Burn because of the text that she's doing.
Yeah. And then Eldrazi Displacer as well, with the mana open, that if, Daniel casts a removal spell on it, you can the ability to just blink it in response.
That's right.
And just protect it. And, Daniel's going to have to find a way to play around the Talia.
Yeah, I mean, Daniel doesn't seem like he's having a very good time right now. I mean, he has 3 lands, and he has 4 lands. And as a Burn player, if you have more than that, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It just means that you're not drawing your Burn spells.
Yeah, and the Burn decks tend to play, I think, 20 lands, but I've seen some of the more recent iterations go down to 19. So drawing 4 out of 19, you've drawn 20% of your land base, and you've probably seen 4 or 5 action spells, and that's not the critical density of spells that the Burn deck needs. It needs sort of 2 lands and 5-6 spells to get there.
Yeah. So yeah, you can see Daniel Roses just doing the Monstrous Swift Spear interaction with Boros Charm, trying to just buff it up to 2/3 block Talia. But of course, the Eldrazi Displacer is just there to just blink it away. But however, a block is made, so no damage is going to go through.
Yeah, and you feel that every turn that Jose gets is an additional, if he can just solidify board presence, he's then only got to worry about a flurry of burn spells. So if you're Daniel thinking, I'll hold my lava spikes, hold my lightning bolts, and just all in one turn, I'll just hit you with them. But the Thalia stops that because it's going to cost 2 mana to cast a lightning bolt, which is pretty unfortunate. And he can't get, there's that tension, can't get the Thalia off the table. Can't cast the spells into
That's
it.
right, but fortunately for him, he does have the Grim Lava Mancer, so that kind of just bypasses the taxes that Talia's implementing. But Jose's still kind of in a predicament right now. He's half dead, and even 5 turns off Grim Lava Mancer will just do it.
Yeah, and Daniel's got to get those cards into the graveyard, and Daniel's thinking about how he wants to play this, and you can see he's got an Eidolon of the Great Reveler at the front of his hand, and I believe he has an Atarka's Command in hand as well.
Yeah, that's right.
So he's on the Naya Burn, playing green for Atarka's Command pretty much to try and that you see a monster.
Yeah, just go try and test the water a little bit.
Yeah, pretty safe block from Jose. He's basically forcing an Atarka's Command.
Yeah, I mean, even if anything happens, he can just blink it.
He can just blink it, and still no damage. Yeah, and we're going to see Atarka's Command.
Gonna come in. Yeah, regardless, he's just going to deal the 3 burn.
Yeah,
not really burn, more like life loss.
Yeah, life loss. Yeah. Back when cards were worded differently, 5 years ago. It's and I think the Burn decks in Modern have moved away from being Naya a little bit. Right. So they used to play. They were Naya and they played Atarka's Command, but they've moved back towards just being Boros.
Yep.
And they're playing Grim Lava Monsters, which were they were sort of a sideboard card, but now they're more of a staple card in the deck. At least 1, maybe 2.
Yep. Just because it's a lot more stable.
Yeah. With
just 2 colors as Boros, at the same time you don't really hurt yourself as much with the shock lands.
Yeah. And I think some of the Burn decks will definitely splash green for Destructive Revelry in the sideboard. But it's that's just they're going to use a single stomping ground basically, and their main focus is going to be get mountains, get 1 Sacred Foundry, have the inspiring advantages, which are going to the red white lands from.
Yeah, I mean, even with the current iteration of the burn decks, as borrowers, they still like splash the extra stomping grounds.
Yeah.
You know, you still want to play cards like Shattering Spree and things like that.
Yeah. So yeah, and we'll see. Yeah, and we're gonna see Grim Lava Monster activation, and wow, and another Eldrazi display.
Double displacer is quite bad.
Yeah, the first one is really good. The second one is just like it's just a 3/3 for 3. But that was free though because it was off the Aether, which is not bad.
So I guess Daniel's just trying to count the damage that he can deal over the next maybe 2 turns, hopefully.
Yeah, and he's got to think. Every spell he plays gives him half a Grim Lava Monster activation.
Oh, our camera froze.
Oh. So we're having technical difficulties here, so we're going to deactivate and then reactivate the camera. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, happens now and then.
Yeah, it's just the camera is the unsung hero of the stream. Daniel really wants to be casting his spells to get them into the graveyard.
Yeah, just trying to get all the creatures.
Oh wow, and that's a wild Nicotl. So he's gone more Naya. So he's gone wild Nicotls in the night. Wow,
just
okay.
going to go for the extra damage.
Yeah, and wild Nicotl are 3/3 by merit of the fact that he has a forest, a plains, and a mountain.
Thought-Knot coming down as well.
Yeah, Thought-Knot Seer, but Daniel's empty-handed, so it's just a 4/4 for 4.
Yeah, unfortunately for Jose as well is that Thought-Knot Seer does not get damage due to the Eidolon's.
Yeah, and it's a good blocker.
Yeah, it's a great blocker.
It's so good against in a world. The burn deck lives in a world of like 2/2s and 3/3s, and Monastery Swifter can occasionally be bigger, but nothing rumbles with the Thought-Knot Seer. Nothing's. There's a double block on the table if he wants it, or there's an Eidolon block and then a Grim Lava Monster shoot. But there's no one way that he can take care of it. He's got to lose a creature.
Yeah, he decides to just sacrifice the Eidolon, realizing that he has already gone a little bit too low. So any burn spell that he's trying to cast is going to
hurt him,
like as much damage. So
yeah, and Daniel is at 4 life, I believe.
Yeah,
so he's got
7.
Yeah, so he's got to just play out blockers and then hope that he Boros Charm off. Yeah, so yeah. And I think Daniel's shooting the Thought-Knot Seer end of turn, and Jose's thinking about, do I want to blink it with a Displacer? I mean, the answer is probably
yes.
But that means that Daniel's going to get to draw a card off the Thought-Knot Seer trigger. Yeah, which he's going to have to exile.
There's kind of a great trigger there. I mean, it's like a filter. Oh man, and I land off the top. That's pretty bad.
Yeah. So that's lands must be 8 and 9 for Daniel there. Because he's seen enough. He's not interested. Yeah, he knows he can't get. There's no clear victory for him there.
Yeah, I mean having the Thought-Knot Seer down just stops everything, especially when he's playing the Naya variant, which also means it's a lot more creature based.
Yeah. So
creatures are definitely not going to go through.
Yeah. Okay. And I think the players are going to sideboards now. What's your impression of this match? Do you like Black-White, the Eldrazi Taxes deck?
I mean, I used to play the Black-White Eldrazi Taxes, so I used to like it because the Taxes were pretty efficient back then.
Okay.
But as time goes on, you realize that Talia isn't really doing much.
Yeah.
She just dies almost immediately the moment you play her down.
Yeah. And I guess Fatal pushes existence in the format.
Yeah, I mean, you have pushers, you have boats, you have paths.
Yeah.
There's just too many things that deal with it right now.
And when you played it, did you like your matchup against Burn? Or did you think it was pretty favoured for Burn?
Not on main bot. You really need to bang on the Talia sticking. If not, it's pretty tough.
Okay.
But apart from that, post sideboard, I guess you're okay if you play cards like Blessed Alliance and things like that.
Okay.
Core Firewalkers.
Okay, yeah. So Core Firewalker, obviously the all-star, so protection from red, and then you gain 1 life every time a red spell's cast. And Blessed Alliance, which is 1 white sacrifice, an attacking or blocking creature, and then the escalate mode gets you 4 life as well.
That's right.
So you get if you have 4 mana, you attack with my Goblin Guide or Swift Spear, brilliant. You sacrifice that.
Yeah, you can even untap your board just to give it as a surprise blockers.
Yep. Yeah. I guess that's really good. They never see the hidden third mode on Blessed Alliance coming.
That's pretty rare.
It's like one of the modes on Naya Charm that no one ever. It's got 4 modes, but only 2.5 are used. Right. It's okay. And then from Daniel's side, his plan just needs to be, I guess,
He has to go faster.
Yeah, he needs to go faster, and he needs to hope that his first 10 cards contain the answers he needs. He needs to do 18, or he needs to do probably 20 damage in the first 10 cards, because
I guess you'll be expecting cards like maybe even Destructive Reverie just to like get rid of the Aether Vials. Other than that,
okay.
Can't really see what else you can actually bring in.
Yeah, there is a tension with the burn deck where, like, they have Aether Vials, but do you bring in the Destructive Reveries for them? Because if it's the only thing, you're just like, well, if I draw this and I don't draw that, the burn, it doesn't have ways to draw cards. It just has to play with what it's got. So if it doesn't have a critical mass of spells, it struggles. And yeah.
But one thing's for sure, I believe he's going to bring in the Searing Bloods for sure.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, you just want to deal with
creatures.
All the blockers, all the creatures.
Yeah, and I guess the 3 damage lines up very well against the Displacers and Talias of the world. Okay, so yeah, they're mulling. Daniel's mulling over his hand. I saw 2 textless lightning bolts in hand.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good hand. He's got.
He even has a Swift Spear as well.
Yeah, Swift Spear, and I believe that's a Goblin Guide, and then 1 land.
Base.
And I think his decision is, I've got an Arid Mesa. Do I want to play? And it looks like he's only got 1 land, because if he had 2 lands, I think he's already played Goblin Guide and passed the turn.
Yeah.
So I think he's thinking, oh god, what's my chance of drawing a second land, because I need to be able to cast 2 spells a turn basically.
Yeah, I mean, for most burn decks, you ideally just want about two lands.
Yeah. He doesn't like it.
Yeah.
That's so I think we saw his hand was an Arid Mesa, Swift Spear, Goblin Guide, 2 lightning bolts, a Searing Blaze, I think you said, and then something else. Do you keep that, or do you?
Probably not. Right?
Probably not.
You want to deal with the Talia. If Talia just comes down on 2 and you don't have a second land, it's just over.
Yeah. Okay. So he's going, and he's going to go down to 6 now. So, but he's going. Oh well, I need the second land to deal with the Talia.
Yeah.
Okay. And Jose looks pretty happy with his hand. And the black-white Eldrazi Tax deck doesn't take damage from its lands. That much damage from its lands. It plays Concealed Courtyards.
Yeah, that's right.
It has Eldrazi Temples, but it doesn't have I've got 7 fetches and 4 shocks.
Yeah, they hardly run fetches.
Yep.
Of course, some variants run more Godless Shrines than the Concealed Courtyard, depending on the current meta environment.
Yep.
They feel like there isn't a lot of burn decks running around, and they can go faster with the Godless Shrine, then they'll play Godless Shrine over the Concealed Courtyard.
Okay, but that means that where burn can sometimes in modern get a free burn spell from people fetching and shocking themselves against the Eldrazi Tax deck, you're not going to be able to do that because they're playing like different lands. Yeah, we're going to see Eidolon.
Eidolon on 2 is great here.
Yeah, and Shambling Vent tapped as well. Jose can't really do that much. And I think there it is, Thalia Guardian of Thraben.
He has to get rid of that.
Yeah, and we see Lightning Bolt in hand, and the 3rd land as well. But no white mana.
Yeah. He can fetch it right now.
Yeah, he can. And we see, Boros Charm, Ataka's Command, I believe, and Lightning Bolt in hand. So, it's just like Lightning Bolting this Thalia.
I guess you can just bolt it. Or you can just Ataka.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, take 2, attack for 2.
Yeah, so... That's Searing Blaze?
No, I think it's a Boros Charm and Ataka's Command. Our last 2 cards. Yep, so 3 mana.
So just keeping the fetch land up.
Yeah.
Just waiting. Beautiful,
unstable lands from Jose. One of the...
Yeah, Pulse definitely coming in.
And Blessed Alliance, targeting myself, gain 4 life. And there we go. So we see the Blessed Alliance coming in. So you predicted the Blessed Alliance is out of the sideboard.
Yeah, I mean, 4 life is just so much. It's like a whole Boros Charm, pretty much.
Yeah, well, it's like 1.2 or 3, 1.2 or 3 cards, right?
Yeah.
Which is incredible. And Daniel's now got to find, I think, 16 points of damage, which is, with 3 cards in hand, is very difficult. Well, and Swift's...
Yeah, the only tough thing now is he still doesn't have a white source, but I guess he's just keeping the fetch land up for the case that if he needs to trigger landfall again.
Yeah.
So Swift's just going to come in.
Wow, Wasteland Strangler.
Ouch.
Wow. So Wasteland Strangler...
processes the Eidolon.
Yeah, so 2 and a black for a 3/2. And when it comes to Battlefield, you can return a card in opponent's exile to the graveyard, and target creature gets -3/-3. And that is a savage beating with Path to Exile.
Yeah.
And also against the burn deck, incidentally, you get Grim Lava Monsters exiling cards.
Yep.
And you're just like, well, I'll just take those. Thank you very much for doing my work.
Like one of the cool interactions as well is you actually eats up your opponent's Riftbolt that's suspended as well.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's maximum sadness for the burn deck, right? You're just like, suspend Riftbolt, ready to go, and they're like Wasteland Strangler, and you just go, oh.
Yeah. Get rid of the burn, get rid of a creature.
Yeah.
It's like a great 2-for-1 card.
And Jose, if he has a 4th land, he has a Thought Knot in hand, and I think he'll be very happy. So we're going to see an attack first.
Just going to attack first.
3. Daniel, is he? Oh, I thought he was thinking about blocking there, but no, he doesn't. Not interested. And Flicker Wisp. Okay, but nothing. So he's going to Flicker Wisp comes into play. So 1 white for a 3/1 flyer, and when it comes into play, you can exile target creature and then return it to the battlefield at end of turn.
That's right.
Target the Wasteland Strangler, but nothing to process. Sadly.
It is still a 3/2 blocker, so I guess that's pretty okay.
Yeah, that's right, and he's got his value from it, I guess, already. But he's probably wishing, oh no, I wish he'd suspended a Riftbolt now.
But then again, Flicker Wisp being a 3/1 flyer is a pretty fast clock as well.
Yeah, it is, and a lot of decks in Modern, taking a step back and thinking about more, they don't have flying creatures.
Not much.
Flying, maybe it's Restoration Angel.
Yeah.
In some of the white decks, they have Celestial Colonnade, but you're not gonna,
Yeah, you don't really see a lot of flyers.
But flying is, something that people. It's normally like I've got 1 or 2 big creatures on the ground. I got my Tarmogoyf. That's what I'm attacking with, and it's just, or I'm not even attacking you. I'm not even playing. Like I'm not even playing Magic. I'm just playing with myself. If I'm playing Storm.
Oh man, Thought Knot comes into the battlefield.
Yeah, I'm gonna see a Skullcrack. Jose down to 8, and then fetching.
Yeah, I mean, you could see, like, Daniel was holding onto the Skullcrack for quite a while.
Yeah, Boros Charm down to 4.
So if he tops deck, say, Boros Charm again, he pretty much has it.
Yeah.
But he is dangerously low. I think he's, like, at 6 health right now.
I think he's at 8. Yeah, it might be 6. Yeah, the glare on the camera is not ideal. And then, we're going to see...
Does he get it?
He's looking. I mean, if I'm Daniel and I draw Boros Charm, I'm slamming it on the table and going, let's go. And
this is why Blessed Ally is so good. Like,
because he would be dead.
That 4 would have been critical.
Yeah, and that's it. And it's Arid Mesa. And that's it. Jose Lau 2-0 over Daniel Roses. So, a quickish game. We've still got about half an hour on the game clock.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what do you expect with Burn? Burn's results are often quite binary, right? You either win really quickly, or you just lose or you lose really quickly. So it's very interesting. Okay, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, so let's.
So I guess we're gonna be we're gonna sign off for this round, and we're gonna put on a replay of something from our extensive library of replays, and then we're going to come back in around 25 minutes or so. And we'll have more rounds of Modern.
Yep.
So before we go, just to plug all of the appropriate social media things, you can find Gregor Games, GregorGames.com, Facebook, YouTube, YouTube.com/Gregor Games. We're on Gregor Games is on all social medias, Instagram, Twitter. I've been told there's a Twitter. There's a Twitter. Yeah, it's probably on MySpace. It's probably on Bebo. It might be on, all of the other things as well. But you can find them there. So find, like, share, subscribe. Go to GregorGames.com to see how you can qualify for the 2018 Gregor Games Invitational. I think that 16 spaces at an invitational only tournament prize pool. Last year's prize pool was $5,000. See how you can get involved in getting the points you need to get there. See what events happening. There's a pre-release happening this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. 3 flights Saturday, 3 flights Sunday.
That's right.
10-2-6. Go to GregorGames.com to find out more details about that. I'll be there. Will you be playing?
No.
You'll be working?
Yeah, I'll be working.
Oh, I'll be playing because it's a Saturday and I occasionally get to play Magic, and pre-releases is one of those times.
It's part of my job to work on the weekend.
Is it? Life is hard, yeah. But the Dominarian new set looks really exciting.
Yeah.
I think new. I think people were a little bit tired of Ixalan. Didn't really want to play the limited format.
Yeah, everyone's been waiting for Dominaria for quite a while.
People want to play with uncommon legendaries.
Yeah.
People want to play with 2 white, blue, flash flying, 3/3.
And the set does complement the Brawl format as well.
It does. It's almost like they were synergizing.
Yeah.
They knew that all the legendaries coming out. But yeah, so greatgames.com for all your needs. And if you're in Singapore, come down to the shop. We'll be back soon.
All right.
Thanks. Bye.
Hello everyone, welcome to our weekly modern tournament here at Ogre Games. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside the future pro, Alfian Put.
Hey guys.
Do you still keep that nickname?
No, I'm just Alfian now.
No, you're just Alfian now?
Actually, my new resolution this year is to participate in the RPTQ at least once.
In the RPTQ?
Once. Yes, at least once.
You want to get that sweet RPTQ promo?
No, I just want to be proud of myself.
You want to be proud of yourself? No, you know how you be proud of yourself?
How?
By having the RPTQ promo in your EDH deck. And then
yeah.
And you look at all the casuals, and then
but
you shuffle up your deck and you put it on the table.
Turn one Noble Hierarch. Promo Noble Hierarch.
Oh, man. And we're watching the match here between Jeremy Ma and Joshua Young. Joshua, of course,
Looks
otherwise
like
known
Scapeshift.
as Zijian. He looks like he's playing Scapeshift. Why are we not able
I think
to
I have
connect?
to restart the thing.
Aww. No, I'm not gonna restart. Sorry guys on Facebook. You're not getting any love this week again. Why?
Sorry.
Why?
Don't look at me.
All right, you don't have to change it. Just enable the persistent, and it'll be okay.
Okay.
We'll try again. We'll try again later. Maybe we'll restart the stream.
Okay.
Because nobody watches, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we got like 2 viewers now. So.
Oh, he's not playing Scapeshift. He's playing Red Dream and Drowsy.
Oh, okay.
Look, he has the temple into Matter Reshaper.
Where did our chat go?
Maybe we don't have anyone chatting.
Maybe, yeah. No, but usually there's usually something there, right? Okay. No, we don't.
Yeah, we don't.
Oh, whatever.
Lol.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Rip.
What's this?
Oh, we're featuring the Mindless Dredge guy the whole 3 rounds.
Oh wow. Okay. There was only like 1 player, right?
4.
Or 2 players.
4.
Sure.
Oh, here comes Sahili, right?
Yeah, Jeremy is playing something really spicy. 4 color combo deck. Cat combo.
4C Sahili.
Yeah, 4C Sahili. This is
The classic.
it's not a classic, man.
It's a classic. You see it play in Modern, man.
Joshua here thinking, alright, should I go attack the
He's gotta do something else then.
I think he'll bolt the birds, right?
Bolt the bird. Nope.
Oh no, Noble Hierarch. Okay, so
Attack.
attack.
Very reasonable play by both players.
Yep. So lands a scavenging ooze as well. So none of these players have missed the land drop. None of these players have a second Sahili, right? But
it's not very
it's not
spicy.
not as good as just
It's not
straight
as
up
good
cat.
as like cat, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You just want to slam a cat right now,
Yeah.
right?
You wanna just slam a cat and win the game, especially when your opponent's tapped out like that.
Yes.
But it's the writings are not on the wall today.
Oh, nice. Okay, so 4th land, Joshua here, thinking, do I die now? Do I die? Is this the end?
I think it's not yet. No, not yet.
Yeah. Otherwise, Jeremy would have like just drop the 2 cards and then like
Drop
Joshua
it.
would be like, okay, fine, you win.
But
Fine, you win.
he's gonna go with another play though. He's gonna tap 3. Looks like Renegade Rallier.
Alright, so Rallier get back what? There's only birds or land. So what do you get back? I think you get back the land.
Might
I
be
get back the birds.
I don't know actually.
I think maybe you get back the birds so that you can
Block.
you can block, yeah.
Yeah.
And then do the Sahili thing and scry. Oh, it takes back the land.
Okay, so I think his intention here might be just to
Thin out the deck.
thin out the deck, yeah.
So he can block, I mean like he
yeah,
can block
He can block the
something.
Rallier.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Jeremy here might be intent on Scrying.
How about copy the Renegade Rallier?
Ooh, that's really spicy.
No, I don't think that's not very good. That's not the best idea at all.
So it's gonna fetch first before scrying, which is what you should be doing. Don't scry and then fetch later.
Yeah, otherwise you'd be.
That's why Storm stopped playing fetch lands and yeah.
Yeah, because you kept messing like you keep messing up. I won't say you keep messing up the order, but it's annoying. Like you want to.
You scry bad cards to the bottom, and then you fetch, then you shuffle
and then
them.
You shuffle them back
up
into
again.
the top. Yeah,
Like
or at least into the deck. I swear the chat is not working. There has to are we missing the chat window somewhere?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't look like this. Right?
I don't know. I didn't touch the chat.
I know you didn't. It's okay. Alfian, you're not the. It's not always your fault.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we love you. We love you, Alfian.
That's very heartening to hear.
Where the hell is the chat?
I think it's on the right. It's on the right. Wait, why is it not going to the right?
Yeah, why is it not going to the right?
Wait,
maybe it's at the bottom. No,
it's not. Wait,
did we like disable chat?
No.
Are we signed in?
Yeah,
no, we are. I mean, like we have to be signed in, right?
Wait. Oh no, this is signed on Beyond's account.
Why is this signed in on Beyond's account? No, but this is Grey Ogre Games, right? No. Huh? All right, I'm confused.
Wait, let's go dashboard.
Right? Okay, let's expand this. No,
yeah,
exactly.
That's weird. Yeah,
so where did the chat go?
Oh my god, where did it go?
Where did the chat go? Ring ding 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 ding. Okay. Oh well. That might looks like you guys can. If you guys, no. So here's what I was going to say. If you guys can see the chat, let us know. But then I don't know how you're going to let us know. Maybe call one of us. If somebody has like Alfian's number. Alfian, what's your number?
911-54051.
Okay, cool.
Don't.
Now prank call him. 9115. I forget what the last four numbers are.
Sahili right is off the board now.
Yeah, but Jeremy has a second copy.
Yeah, it's not the one.
No biggie.
Oh, yeah, yes.
No biggie.
Yeah.
Second copy of Sahili right. Oh yeah, all my promo cards. Hey, where's the disdainful stroke promo? Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, come on, man. Gotta get that promo bling.
Promo cards.
You can keep the disdainful stroke. It's okay. I got like 1 million copies.
Oh, free card.
Yeah, free cards, man.
Wow, boss resurgence.
I have to borrow more cards from Mick.
So now you have to borrow even more cards, right? Yeah, but I mean, like, if one of them is a promo and then the other one's a promo, we might as well have just all three promos since I have cards but I don't play.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
Somebody help me. Oh. Card shop? Yeah. No, that's a bad idea. That's a very, very bad idea.
I know what. You make a rent service.
A rental?
Red card rental.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then you can charge people.
And then they can run away with my cards.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then you hire like loan sharks.
And they'll hire bouncers. And
yeah.
I take a picture of your IC or like scan your IC as part of the rental service, right?
Yeah, then you like beat them up if they don't give your card back.
Yeah.
Want to rent a car.
How many years have you been playing Magic, right? How many years? How many times can you shuffle a deck? Let me see your shuffling skills. Yeah. You're not gonna damage the cards.
Most US they shuffle. They use simple shuffle.
The riffle shuffle, right? Yeah.
You don't allow those.
Yeah. So there's a riffle shuffle like checkbox.
Do I riffle shuffle?
And then they'll have a blacklist of people who cannot borrow cards. I'm just scared that if I lend cards to people, they'll sell it off.
No,
right?
you should be worried about like people. You should be worried about like Cass. No.
Why?
No, you should be like Cass. Worry about people who borrow your cards and then don't take care of them. People like DS.
DS? Who's DS?
Death Shadow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Hey,
yeah.
Hey,
now it's here. Okay.
Oh, what do you do? Ilham?
I don't know.
It's if your PC is crashed, right? You need to turn off and turn on.
Oh. No, but we restarted it.
No,
we refreshed the page.
Yeah,
we reloaded the entire page
work.
just now. It didn't work.
I think I have the magic.
Oh my god. You'll have literally got.
Magic. Yeah, we are like. I'm glad that you're here with me, but this just means that the stream, all three parts of the stream, all 3 rounds, is just
What?
yeah.
Just what?
Shake my head.
Why?
You know,
Hey,
used
man.
to have the British class.
What class?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened to him?
He's working today.
Oh.
He's busy. It's
Alright,
okay. But we have Alfian as a stand-in.
I have my professional insights.
Hands up who prefers James over Alfian. Anybody in the chat? Come on.
I don't think there's anyone in the chat at
Yeah,
all.
there's nobody in the chat. Nobody watches this show.
I think Dream is drawing.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Oh, here we go.
What a draw!
Oh, that's pretty good.
What a draw. Okay, so he's gonna look for something 5 mana. Well, I want to say it's acidic slime.
Acidic slime.
But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be either cat or, well, he doesn't have Sun Titan, which is unfortunate. So you know.
Oh,
wow,
Sigarda.
that's interesting.
I think Sigurd has an activator ability. But
No. So this is Sigarda. This is the old Sigarda, where is it Heron's Grace?
No,
No,
it's
it's
Host of
Host of Herons.
Wait, no, that's Heron's Grace.
Huh?
it looks similar.
No, this is
No.
Yeah.
This one. Okay.
Oh wow.
So it's the EMN one, right? EMN one?
Is that wow? Okay.
No, look, you see, looks the
Oh
same.
wow. Okay.
This one has an activator.
So this is. Yeah, so this has the activator ability. You can exile a card from your graveyard and then put a 1/1 white human soldier creature token onto the battlefield. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's that's interesting. But you and humans have hexproof. I would have imagined that you use the other one, which is actually also, which is not just actually also. It's this one's like really good. Flying hexproof 5/5, and then you just can't sacrifice anything. It's big. It'll be huge.
Yeah, look at those wings, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I
And look
see.
at that scythe.
Oh, dude. So it's gonna exile there and create a human, but Sigala doesn't block Reality Smasher, and it's like Classic Wolf Run is gonna destroy.
Yeah, it's a 4. I mean, like, it's
Wait,
a 4/5.
Wait a second, this is not the right. Wait, the names are wrong.
Oh, the names are wrong.
Look, the
Oh
names
yeah,
are-
why
what?
why are the names Alfian?
Yes. Oh, I think I might have messed that one up.
Oh no.
Oh,
Why? Why Alfian? Why?
I don't know.
Now I gotta fix everything. I gotta fix it. You see. For one thing that you found, one step forward. For those of you who are interested, this Sunday we will have Shadowverse stream,
Shadowverse stream.
featuring the one and only Alfian Poon.
Yes.
Yeah, and it looks sweet. It looks sweet, by the way. Like the new stuff that you found, the new tech that we're going to feature
Sick
on
tech.
the stream. Sick tech, yeah.
Yeah.
This sick tech. But for every one thing that you find,
Kill off.
what's up?
relative.
What's up with that?
I'm sorry.
Why is the name different? Okay, I'm going to go to studio mode. I'm going to investigate. Why
Oh.
are the names left?
Oh no, I actually deleted the right card one, so I had to. So I had to copy and paste the one from the left.
No, but why do you take the one from the left? Just take the one from the right. Where's the text existing? Oh, it's not text. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, name's right.
Wow. Okay. Names right. Okay. And the camera can be. What did you do? Did you like?
No.
Okay.
You just.
Yep.
Just.
Can delete this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Wait.
Jeremy takes it. Easy game.
Oh, Jeremy. Where? How did he win?
Sorry, not Jeremy. Joshua.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
No, not Jeremy.
Okay.
Easy game.
Yeah. So Joshua with his classic wolf run in inevitability kind of just ran over Jeremy.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's
Jerry
okay.
really needs the combo to win.
Yeah, I mean, like, he lost. Okay, so the problem was that I think he lost the two
The two Sahili
the
Rais.
two Sahili Rais a little bit too early, and then he didn't have that 4-drop. So like, if he had that 4-drop, right, he could have, gone for Sun Titan. So you go for the Sun Titan, then bring back Sahili Rai, and the cat. No, you don't bring back the cat.
Oh, you don't?
No, so you bring back Sahili Rai, Sahili Rai, and then you activate Sahili Rai.
On the Sun Titan.
Yeah, then bring back So you need 2 Sahili Rais in the graveyard. So I think that's what Jeremy was trying to aim for. So 2 Sahili Rais in the graveyard. So it's okay to lose your Sahili Rais, but Jeremy was missing that 4-drop that he could Eldritch Evolution into a Sun Titan.
Yeah.
Bring back a Sahili Rai, copy the Sun Titan, bring back the other Sahili Rai, let this one die, then copy until you get infinite number of Sun Titans, and then you swing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he was missing that part of the combo, but so this deck actually has 2 combos. One is the cat combo, one is the Sun Titan combo. Then the rest of the deck is just value town, I guess. You just
the rest of the deck really is just value town. It helps to set up. I mean, like it does help to set up, but it's a little bit underwhelming.
Yeah.
It's not the best cards that you could use for sure, but it's okay. That's why I was wondering why he would use the Sigada Heron's Grace.
I don't know.
Over, let's say, like a Sigada, the other Sigada, which is, Sigada Host of Herons.
Right.
They're not, well, financially and, supply-wise, like these cards are not hard to get. This card, I think, is better. Hands up in the stream, who thinks this card is better than this card? I'm trying to find a case use. I'm really trying to find a case use. Because this one lets you get like 1/1 white human soldiers.
Yeah, okay.
But it doesn't have flying. It doesn't have hexproof.
Yeah, so
whereas
it just
yeah, exactly. Whereas this card, it's got hexproof. And then spells and abilities your opponents control can't cause you to sacrifice permanents. So you almost cannot get rid of Sigada unless you bought white.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good.
Or like you run over her.
Oh yeah, or you run over her like what just happened with the reality.
Yeah,
Reality Smasher.
Ripple,
man. Oh, we got to update score. Oh, why is it score left? Why?
Oops. Sorry, bro.
Did you like delete the entire thing?
I accidentally deleted the entire thing, yes.
Okay. That's. I need to scream.
Actually, how saw you did that entire thing too.
Oh man.
And I was like, did you just delete that? I'm like, oh shit.
Oh no, Alfian.
I was trying to get the new shit to work. Then I was trying to delete the new shit because it didn't work. To then start the new stuff.
And then you deleted everything.
And then I accidentally deleted the old one.
I know how to fix this, but I'll fix it later. Yeah. It's okay. Mama will fix all this.
Thanks, Mom.
Always happens in those super.
I know. That's why
Actually, engineering stuff also. Where you create something new, then the old things is.
And it's like, okay, I don't really need this, and then you accidentally delete something that was actually important.
Yeah.
So yeah, hashtag life is hard. Hey, you can move all the bags onto the floor. Just pass me the bag.
Maybe going to IT was a bad idea. Maybe going to IT was a bad idea.
IT?
Yeah, because I'm going to IT.
No, it's okay. Just make
sure. I'm going to accidentally delete some stuff that's important.
Make sure your delete buttons not
functioning.
Not functioning, yeah. Make sure your
charger decks are right there, man. Yeah, we have one box.
That's all.
Oh, we have 3 cases. Yeah, correct.
Oh,
okay. I'll go help him.
All right, you go. All right, game number 2. They are on. Yeah, Ilham here. Good substitution. I prefer this substitution. This is much. And then Alfian walks out and then doesn't close the door. This is the people. This is the type of talent I have to work with. Like a boss, yeah. All right, bolt the Lotus Cobra. Lotus Cobra has so much value.
Oh my god, can I see?
Oh your god, what? Oh, No, it's just a.
No, this one.
No. No, behind the card behind Swords to Plowshare is like ostensibly much better and much more expensive than the Swords to Plowshares. Yeah, but it's old. It's old. Do you want? Swords to Plow? No lah, pay lah. This friend price lah. Friend price. It's okay. I have a lot of this version of Swords to Plowshares. But it's kind of like there's a bit of con on the card already. Alfian, you're booted out. Yeah, I found a better. I found it's not even ostensibly better. This is like, strict upgrade. Anyway, Joshua here with the thought knots here takes out that track task. I will hope. Oh no, okay, so he gets rid of the
one piece of the combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can bounce your Oath of Nisa dances.
Oh right, and then you get
for more stuff.
And you can get another planeswalker on top of that, right? He will need something big though.
Who, Jareem?
Yeah, Jareem. Yeah, Jeremy will need
it's not
something big.
Jareem, it's Jeremy.
It's not Jeremy.
Okay.
It's not Jareem.
It's
not a spelling error, by the way.
It's
Jeremy.
Yeah. Wow.
It's Jeremy.
Wow.
It is pronounced
Okay.
Wowie. Okay. Wow, Joshua just.
Well, I think if Joshua has the relative smasher, he will be fine.
Yeah, that should not be a problem. But we also have to consider. You have to consider Jeremy kept it on the top. It's actually a pretty big game. All right. So Kitchen Finks comes back. It's just a 2-1, no reality smasher, but I think there's going to be a second. Yeah, thought knots here. Oh, so that's why he took away the cat first. So what was this card that Jeremy kept on the top? I think Sahirai goes up. Yep. Sahirai goes up. It is going to survive another attack. Jeremy, oh wow, 2 cards full of gas in a row. I think he should have cracked his land first.
Yeah.
He had a fetch land.
I think it depends on what the other card is. Or another Saili.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't cap the other Saili though if I.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, like it's got scry value, right?
Okay, let's see if Jeremy makes a let's see if Jeremy makes a mistake by fetching end of step.
Maybe a top card is just like a forest.
But
so you just like fetch and then we just like reveals the top card of the deck.
It's just faking the top card.
Yeah, exactly.
But
there's no way Joshua will be able to interact with the top card of.
But there's no point in leaving
Jeremy's deck.
bad cards on top. Hey, your phone.
Yeah. Alright, so Joshua here. Jian, what are you going to do? Looks like Matter Reshaper, maybe? It's at the front of his hand.
I think the ancient series. Oh, it's
okay.
This one. Okay.
Alright, so wow, exile everything in your graveyard. He uses it immediately.
Ashen is currently looking for either Smasher or Bolt.
Right, okay.
Because the thing is, if Joshua is, let's say if Joshua has a Bolt in hand, he's safe in the face of the combo.
Oh, right. Yeah, so he really needs to go down to 1.
Yeah.
Well, the combo doesn't work if, let's say, alright, so he doesn't.
Combo. He left the combo on top.
Okay.
5 mana, 5. Wait.
So that's why I'm. Oh, no, he couldn't, right? He couldn't.
Yeah.
No, he could. He could. Why didn't he block?
Cannot.
Why didn't he block? No, he could block. Sahili goes down to 1. You cast the cat.
Yeah, okay.
And then immediately bounce.
Okay.
No, Jeremy.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
Jeremy. Now he's got to wait until he goes back to like. So he needs 2 more mana, which is. I don't know. Unless that's not the cat. That didn't. Like. If that were the cat, then I think Jeremy just made like a
I'm pretty sure I saw the
error.
I'm pretty sure.
No, I don't think so. I mean, like if that was the cat, like the last turn play was not going to be there.
okay.
Reflector Mage, see.
Okay.
Say it. Say it. Draw a card from off the Thought Knots here, because man, he knew what that card was. If you know, if it was the combo piece, like that's not. Yeah. Random user 619 is asking, why is the boss Ilham not playing? Yeah, why?
Cause Modern sucks.
Because Modern sucks.
Yeah.
You like
No modern card.
you like top 8. You top 8. You know, the Grey Ogre Games invitationals. You know, that had a modern element in it. The last seasonal qualifier had modern in it, and you did very, very well in that.
Yeah.
So, and then the team modern unified. Your team went like second place.
Yeah.
Oh, modern sucks,
Yeah, Modern sucks.
Modern sucks. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. I know.
Sucks. It's
So move on to legacy. Start doing legacy now.
starting, man. I just need to like
I just need to get all my.
to proxy those duels. So how I want to proxy is like I want to proxy like Arnold. So how he proxy is he cut half of an island, half of a swamp, combine into one. Is other galaxy. Smart.
Arnold's really good.
Yeah,
That's really good.
very smart.
That's actually really good. No, you gotta get the old lands, the ones with the symbol on this thing, because the new ones they don't have. They
Oh yeah, but it's going to be expensive, right?
What?
Is it expensive?
No. There are, I think, not Portal 3 Kingdom, but like the normal Portal cards. They have the symbol, and the old sets, I think.
So you can like divide by
Like the
2.
core
That's
sets.
the
Yeah.
double,
So
okay.
you have part of the symbol on the left
Okay, very
side and
smart,
part of
very
the
smart.
symbol on the right side. Or you could take out the full art ones. The full art ones also have the symbol. Hey, you know, the new cards, the new lands have the symbols,
Yes.
right?
All lands.
Oh, all the lands, yeah, all the lands have the symbols, right? Okay. Yeah, I think that it's blank, or in my head it's blank, which is kind of weird. Okay, anyway. Man, Jeremy is like facing down a pretty harsh board.
So Sahili down ticks targeting
The
Refractor Mage.
yeah, Reflector Mage pushes back
The
another
TKS. Oh,
not so.
so Jeremy is. I think he gave up on a combo and he tries to win via.
He's trying to
damage.
go for damage.
Yeah, but I think it doesn't work. I don't think it's his game. I don't think it's his optimal game plan.
Yeah, well, Joshua's not going to be casting a Thought Knots here for the next 2 turns. So I think Jeremy can just wait on the next spell. Yeah. He can swing in with a 2-3. No problem. Yep. Chen just
Actually,
going down to
I like
12.
working with one.
The Matter Reshaper
Yeah.
and getting something back.
Yeah,
with,
and
like, drawing a
then
card.
make my own schools bigger.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
It's
But
like drawing 2 cards.
I don't know. I don't feel it's that worth it, especially.
Oh, Smasher. On
Yeah,
top.
looks like Smasher. Alright, just casually land a Reality Smasher. It's like, well, whatever. He could just swing in a Smasher to kill the Sahili, right?
I would like to swing
With all 3, right? All the
three.
Eldrazi's.
Yeah, 3 except my schools. I think I'll swing to Jeremy instead of Sahili.
He's at 17. Like the danger really is
No,
real,
I
because
think-
if he lands a cat, that's
Yeah.
it. Then the end of the game.
I think no, because the thing is, right, the way Joshua needs to win is by damage, and it passes the point of time where Joshua have to worry about the combo. I think.
No, I still think he should worry about combo. The minute Sahili rise on the table, because there's no way that Joshua interacts outside of Thought Knots here. And if he's not casting Thought Knots here this turn, like then it becomes very dangerous. Okay, so he didn't draw it, but the potential that, okay, if I'm gonna leave Sahili on the table, that could have been bad. I would have just attacked with the Reality Smasher to Sahili Rai. And maybe one of the what's the 2-3 called? the 3-2.
Metal Reshaper.
Metal Reshaper to Sahi, right? That's it. That's all.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to round 2 of More Than Modern at Grey Ogre Games on a Wednesday evening. I'm one of your hosts, James Church-Morley, alongside not my regular host, but alongside Bjorn, professional Hearthstone caster, all-round raconteur.
Man, we gotta stop with that.
Well, you know, it's been said for 2 rounds now, so you are officially a professional Hearthstone caster. It's fine, you know. And we've got an old favourite in the feature match area. It's Danny Seat. We've got Danny Seat, you know, friend of the cast, Danny Seat, whose voice you may have heard and hear occasionally, against Julien. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the surname. He's probably French.
Yeah, he is.
So you know, it's very close to me in the UK, just across La Manche. But that is a name that I'm not even gonna. There's a couple of guys. There's another guy, another French guy here, Philippe.
Yeah.
And he said, I watched the stream to me, and he said, you should never try and pronounce my surname because and he was like, I was like, okay, how do you say it? He goes, De La Clégerie. And I was like, we were not close. We were not close on that one.
They totally butcher it.
Oh, believe me, we butchered it. So Danny's playing a different deck every week.
Almost like he was playing Tron quite some time.
He's been playing Green Tron for a while. Before that, he was playing some sort of Pox deck. He's been playing Humans for ages.
He was playing Pyromancer.
Yeah.
Nightfall.
He played Pyromancer at the Grey Ogre Games 2017 Invitational, where he finished 13th to 16th. So you know that's
you actually remember
4.
that?
Yeah. Bottom 4. I know where they all finished. Ilham Rizki, you know, 5th to 6th place.
Yep.
2017 under 21 champion. But yeah, Julien. I saw a Spell Queller in his hand, and I saw a red card.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure. I think he might be playing Jeskai.
This being Jeskai Control.
Jeskai Control with the Spell Quellers. And we'll see.
What's Danny playing?
Jeopardy's 28 in the Twitch chat asking live. Yes, we are indeed live. It's a Wednesday evening, so we are streaming Modern at Grey Ogre Games, as we always have done, as we will do until the end of time.
Yep.
You know. I say, okay, so Danny, we're going to see an opt end of 10. He likes it. He's going to keep it.
So I believe Danny's like playing the red. No, okay. I was gonna say red blue Pyromancer, but I guess that's not it.
So I saw in his deck when he was shuffling up, he had a Thing in the Ice.
All right.
So he could.
He could still be the Pyromancer.
Yeah. So this is the deck that were top 8 at the last Modern Pro Tour by Peter. I think it's Thielen, the Belgian chap.
Yep, that's right.
He went like he smashed the Modern Tour rounds, and so quite flexible, and you know his game plan was to just play Pyromancer, play Thing in the Ice.
Yeah, I recall he got knocked out by Gary Thompson, who was playing the Madu
Pyromancer, yeah. And then Dre lost to Lantern Control in the final, and you know, everyone's favourite matchup.
Oh man.
And then we're going to see Julien with his amazing island sleeves, very old school Magic.
From Japan.
I think they are. Well, they've got the Chinese character for island on right. And he's gonna looking at his options, see a Snapcaster Mage, Path to Exile, Spell Queller in hand, and one other blue card.
Yeah, I mean he has a pretty good hand there. I mean, pretty much is able to answer most of the threats that Danny's gonna put down.
I'm gonna see a Vendilion Clique. Okay. So Julien, Spell Queller seems like it's quite a good card against a Storm sort of ish deck.
Mm-hmm.
Just take a Baral, especially in this situation or something like that. We're going to see Danny's hand, so Cryptic Command, couple of lands,
Mana Leak,
3 lands,
and the Pyromancer.
So not a great hand for Danny.
Yeah, and definitely like just chucking away the Pyromancer.
Yeah, well, there's nothing. Danny's hand is so reactive, right? It does nothing. I've got Mana Leaks, I've got Cryptic Command, and I've got the lands, but apart from that, I'm not doing anything. And Young Pyromancer was the only thing that could pressure Julien's life total.
Yeah, I mean, even Julien's hand was pretty reactive until he had the Vendilion Clique. So
yeah,
it's just one of the few cards that you can actually slam down as a aggressor, so to say.
Yeah, and you said it in the last round. Flicker with 3-1, quite a good clock. Vendilion Clique 3-1, quite a good clock. You know, make Danny spend a lightning bolt, and
Ancestral Vision's coming in.
Yeah, so in 4 turns, Danny's going to draw. And what do you think? So Ancestral Visions was banned in Modern for a long time, and it's come back. What do you think of it? Is it any good? Is it just good enough?
I think it's just good enough.
Just good enough.
Yeah. I mean, control decks do kind of need their fuel for quite a long time.
Yep.
Because like the only other source of like mass draws was probably like what Sphinx Revelation.
Sphinx Revelation, yeah.
And that was about it, right?
Yeah, and the mana efficiency of this, one card, but one blue mana, but you get it 4 turns later.
Yeah.
Versus Sphinx's Revelation, where you really need
To be untapped
6 lands,
and
right?
pray that you don't get counted. On
Yeah, but Sphinx Revelation, in my mind, starts at 6 lands and goes up from there. Like you don't cast it for 1 or 2, you cast it for 3+.
Yeah, unless you're desperate.
Unless you're very, very desperate. And in Standard, when Sphinx's Revelation was around, it was the first Sphinx's Revelation finds you the second Sphinx's Revelation.
Yeah, that was during the Return to Ravnica.
Yeah, Theros, and that was the one where it was just like, wow, it spirals out of control. Yeah, Serum Visions, just loads of Serum Visions for Danny here.
Have the Logic Knot as well.
Yeah, just happy to pass the turn back, knowing that he can just delve away everything for Logic Knot.
Yeah, I mean, even though Danny lost the Pyromancer, he's kind of in the driver's seat right now. I mean, most of his cards are pretty decent to deal with whatever Julian has. And we know that Julian doesn't really have any more like aggressive cards apart from the Vanillio Kick that got bolted away. So
yeah,
it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, and Julian's on a very quite like a reactive game plan. We saw his cards. So you saw Path to Exile, saw Snapcaster Mage, which has had nothing really to target, and then we saw Spell Queller. And Spell Queller's only good if people are casting spells into the Spell Queller. Otherwise, you're just like, well, this is pretty average.
Yeah, it's super average.
Yeah. And every turn, Julian does nothing. We're a turn closer to Danny drawing cards off Ancestral Vision.
Yeah, Danny is just very happy to just like ley land go, and just wait for Ancestral Visions to just refuel his hand. Yeah,
and even, Field of Ruin just makes Cryptic Celestial Colonnade just makes it a very unhappy Magic card. and Field of Ruin is one of these cards, like quite innocuous from Ixalan block. And all of a sudden, all these modern decks are playing it. All of the white-blue control decks are playing it. You see that, some of the 2-color decks are playing it. Just such a good, effective way to attack.
Yeah, because it's kind of like a upper replacement of like Ghost Crawlers in a way.
Yeah. Yeah. And but it ramps you as well, and I think that's what the control decks like. They're like, I'm not giving up my land advantage.
Yeah.
Whereas the Ghost Quarter, I've got to sacrifice a land, but you can get a basic land, so I'm down. The control deck's going, no, I want to stay on parity and get ahead on land, and Field of Ruin allows you to do that, and can do it end of turn, hold up counter magic, don't do anything. Okay, I Field of Ruin you, and
yeah, I can see Julian trying to bait out the Field of Ruins right now.
Oh, and look at him preemptively just doing. Yeah, he's just preemptively like, you're taking the damage, right? Let me do that, and yeah, Danny just says no, not interested in that.
No, it's still a 1-for-1, so
yeah,
it's all right.
And Julian's used all his mana up for the turn,
which means he's in
apart
from
tough
spot.
Yeah, apart from the planes for path, like I'll get an island. No, I'll go get a planes. I wonder what card I've got in my hand. But,
and I believe Ancestral Vision is gonna go off as well for this turn.
It should go off next turn. So he ticked it down this turn, so he's going to go off next turn.
All right, one more turn to go.
And I wonder if Julian's saving his Spell Queller for the Ancestral Vision, because that's a cheap, that allows you to deal with it.
No.
We've got Ilum Rizki. Yeah. We've got 5th to 6th place finisher, 2017 Invitational. Friend of the show. Occasional caster for rounds 1 and rounds 2 on a Wednesday evening. Newly minted part-time employee of Gregor Games. Welcome to the family. I mean, I have the least relationship with the shop. Yeah. Yeah, and we're gonna see. Oh wow! And Ancestral Vision's resolved.
I guess Julian just wants to snipe the more impactful spell with the Queller.
What's more impactful than drawing 3 cards?
I've got no idea.
So I'm wondering if Julian's gonna go, I'll Spell Queller it, he'll just Lightning Bolt it anyway, and then he's gonna get it and I lose my Spell Queller. I'm wondering if he's saving the Spell Queller for,
something else.
Yeah, where at least he can get a turn, right? Because he knows Danny has a Cryptic Command, so he could play Spell Queller, Danny just Cryptic Commands it, draws a card, draws 3 more cards from Ancestral Vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, Julian's having a think.
At this point, I think he's pretty behind.
You think Julian's pretty behind?
Yeah, I mean, he lost out in the card draw. He doesn't really have
Yeah,
he even has to like Snapcaster.
for nothing.
Yeah, for nothing.
And yeah, I think you're right. You know, Danny's been Serum Visions this, Ancestral, Ancestral
draw.
Ancestral this.
Yeah, he's got a braid that.
Yeah, braids. Julian's going, what's a braid? Danny's going, let me tell you what a braid is.
It's a
three
standard
damage.
card.
Yeah, but it's okay because he's got the full art land, the full art.
I mean, a braid's been making its appearance in this control decks as well, due to its dual mode. You know, you can deal 3 damage, but at the same time you can destroy an artifact, which is pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, it is very good. You know, it's good. It's good in a number of axes, right? You know, there's a lot. You know, some incidental artifacts in modern, like for example, a lot of people play Aether Vial.
Yeah.
Obviously Affinity.
Hollow 1.
Yeah, Hollow 1, and you know it deals 3 damage to creatures, which is not bad rate for one, but it's the flexibility to deal with artifacts as well.
So I guess that's a logic not on the spell queller. That's a lot of cards going out.
Yeah, Danny going, how many
Untapped lands
do you have? And I'll exile one more. Yeah, and Julian's just going to put that sadly into the graveyard.
Man, he's running out of cards on top of that.
Yeah, well, Julian, he hasn't seen any card draw, right?
None.
Danny's been, another opt.
Like Danny, at least played 2 ops. I think a Serum Vision somewhere and then the Ancestral Vision. So there's a lot of cards.
Yep. And there we go. He's going to keep it on top, untap the lands. And it just feels like Dan needs to land a threat here, because Julian's going to have a lot of difficulty.
Yeah.
Danny being messy with his land here, tapping all the islands.
Danny hasn't been known to be a
pretty
messy player.
Jace.
Yeah, Jace with no counter spell to deal with it.
Danny's run Julian out of cards. Jace, he's going to look. He's going to keep that on top. Probably means it's a land.
Yeah.
He's going to the bottom again.
Well,
so that
probably is good.
Probably means that it was a very good draw spell.
Yeah.
Spell snare.
Not going to do much.
You know, that is not great.
I mean, Resolve Jace is pretty bad, especially in the control matchup as well, since, he can kind of just manipulate what Danny's just doing. Just lock him out of the game.
Wow, here we go. Draw your land. There you go. Flooded Stream. The rule is if they leave it on top, it's a land. And if they put it to the bottom, it's a good card.
Yeah. So at this point, he's just kind of just going to put
to the
that
bottom,
yeah. He's just going to manipulate the top deck. Gather enough just so that he can, resolve a finisher somewhere.
Well, the finisher is Jace's ultimate, right?
Yeah, that's one of them.
Another, the finisher is now. If you're Julien, you just go, I've had enough.
Yeah.
It seems like I've had enough, right? It's just.
Julian's still playing on though. He believes he has it out somewhere.
Well, what are the outs he's looking for? Because he needs to deal with the Jace. He needs to deal with.
Kind of needs a detention sphere and a counter sphere to try and protect the detention sphere from being denied there.
And it seems like his threats have lined up, or his answers have lined up badly with Danny's threats. Danny's playing on the draw counter axis, and Julian drew lightning bolts and
oh man,
spell snares and path to exiles, and that's the logic knot. So that's one part of the puzzle. And Jace is going up again. Here we go, up to 11.
11.
Have a look. Put it on the bottom. Okay, good spell.
But going on the bottom is always kind of good for Julian. It means that it's not a guaranteed land that is going to destroy.
That's true, yeah. And he see Julian drew a lightning helix. So do you helix the Jace here just to put it down?
I mean, you kind of have to slow it down. Helix is not going to help you race in this matchup as well. Yeah, he's just going to scoop it up.
He's like, okay, okay.
Enough.
He's had enough.
Yeah, and then just looking through. Alright, so sideboards. So I guess first things first, Julian is probably gonna take out, I don't know,
all of the removal.
I mean, you don't really remove everything, right? You still have to keep some for the Pyromancers and the King in their Eyes.
Okay. So what? So let's assume he has lightning helixes and lightning bolts. Which one comes out? The helixes, maybe.
Probably the helixes.
Okay.
Just because it costs more. I don't think the life gain is as necessary.
Okay.
He probably wants to bring in cards like Guys of Sintraf.
I saw him
put a quick clock on, especially when he's on the play now.
I saw him moving Geist of St. Traff to the front of the sideboard, which means that they're definitely coming in. Electrolyze,
Electrolyze is definitely going out.
Yeah, Electrolyze is. Oh no, Electrolyze going back in. Okay, okay. So he likes the Electrolyze.
So he decides.
So there's some Geist.
Still deciding. Meanwhile, on Dennis and
just more.
Not sure what he's going to bring in. I mean, the thing about like the Pyromancer decks is that the Pyromancer is just so good. It's just a 2-drop body, and once it resolves, it's kind of like a 2-in-1 because you can always just play a spell to produce a elemental token.
Yeah, yeah. And if it just sits there, it just generates
more and more and more. Yeah,
the advantage.
So annoying.
So here we go. So we're gonna look at Julian's. So dispels at the front.
Dispels for sure. Negates for sure.
Negates for sure.
Is that
Runed Halos? I think they were.
Oh.
So I saw Julian had Geist of St. Traft in the main deck, and I think he's taking them out of the main board. That's interesting.
Sure about that.
That's interesting. Okay, so you can see his sideboard is it Staticaster, a couple of wear and tears, which everything's coming in. Look at this, yeah. Look at this, yeah. So Geist of St. Traft's coming out, Spell Queller's coming out, some burn spells are coming out, and then all of that's 11 cards. Yeah, Dispels, Negates, Runed Halos. Anger of the Gods. Okay, so he's leaning heavily into the Danny's on the Pyromancer plan.
Yeah. Oh gosh. I mean, he's definitely taking out revs and whatnot if he has them.
Wow, this is almost a transformational sideboard.
So he opts to go for the even slower and more value game plan, I guess. Meanwhile, Danny seems to be pretty confident about what he wants to bring in. I mean, he's been playing with the deck for quite a while as well.
He seems to be playing with every deck for quite a while, though. He just has such a wide range.
The jack of all trades.
Yeah, he just plays everything. He just knows how to play all the decks. He just likes playing Modern, I think.
Yeah, he just likes Modern.
I think it's a good format, so...
I think Julian just feels very lost right now. He doesn't know what he wants to do.
He's doing the old, I'll put all the sideboard cards into my deck and then I'll take out 15 so you don't know what I've sideboarded. Yeah, he's looking at... So there's some cards that aren't coming in, right? Rest in Peace is not coming in.
Yes, for
is
sure.
it Staticaster?
Stony Silence is not coming in.
Stony Silence is not coming in. Wear and Tears are probably not coming in. Now, you suggested that Julien brings in the Geist of St. Traft.
Yeah.
Hard to deal with it. Hexproof 2/2.
It is. And it puts a very fast clock, especially when you're going first.
Yeah. So you get your 4/4 Angel. Always feels bad to use a Path to Exile on a 4/4 Angel token. That's going to disappear anyway. Because what's Danny's interaction on turn 2? I'm going to remand it, and then you're going to cast it next turn.
It's either remand or like mana leak.
Yeah, and but I've got to have it. And if Danny's turn 2, he's like, well, I need to, progress my board. Better play Pyromancer. Julian's like, brilliant, guys, take Truffle. I'm going to win.
Yeah,
right?
Sintraf just wins Pyromancer outright.
Yeah. I'll just bolt your Pyromancer. You have to play 2 spells to make 2/1/1 elementals to block my Geist, and then, if I have anything else, it's game over. So we'll see.
Yeah, slow rolling here, just shuffling. But Danny's been known to be a very fast player.
He plays very quickly.
Sometimes too quick for his own good. The rash decision sometimes.
A while ago, they ran a team drafts league here at the shop, and in the first season I was playing. Danny was on my team was playing against Danny's team.
Oh, the team unified?
No. It was like team draft.
Oh, team draft.
So like old school. So like 6 people. Same pod.
Oh, right.
You're basically like cutting people. You know what everyone's deck is. You play 3 rounds. You play and first to 5 match wins is the team winner. Mm-hmm. And Danny was playing against that team, and he played so fast. I was just like, he's like, I play a card. He's like, I tap my mana. I've done it. I've done everything. Go. You're going. Oh, okay. You know what's going on. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. So yeah.
Okay. We'll reset the scoreboard. 2020.
Yeah, and Julien He's having one last look.
Yeah.
He's like, have I got this right?
No.
No. He's going back in. So he's having a real lightning bolt coming back in. Okay, lightning bolt.
You definitely need the lightning bolts here. Sometimes you just need that last point of damage for the reach.
Yeah. Oh no, changed his mind.
Oh,
Spell snare coming back in. Path to exile coming. Okay, this is extensive sideboarding.
Fair enough, I guess. I mean,
got to get it right for game 2.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't see the thing in the ice, so
he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't. So he's just boarding up with that assumption.
And I guess like it depends how much you know about Modern, right?
Yeah.
How closely do you follow the format? Because a lot of information can be gained from, even if you don't see thing in the ice. You saw Danny playing red and blue lands.
Yeah.
He wasn't playing Storm.
Yep.
He played a Snapcaster. He played. You've got to be thinking he's on some sort of Pyromancer list, and I know that a Pyromancer list won a top 8. Was in the top 8 of a Pro Tour not so long ago. Like, they're the leaps that the best Modern players here will make, and they will know what the deck is their opponent's playing, what to sideboard.
Yeah, but it could be a read that he made ahead as well, because I mean, Thing in the Ice is the kind of card that you usually play up against the more creature-based aggro matchup.
Yeah.
So he probably just feels like if he really does have it, he's probably gonna take it out anyway. So I'm just gonna take out my paths.
I think so.
So
I like Thing in the Ice. Never really found a home in Standard.
I mean, the interaction I love with it is how you can use Snapcaster to proc it and then get back the Snapcaster so they can use it again. Yep, so turn on Serum Visions.
And we're going to see a Hallowed Fountain and a Polluted Delta on
Delta
top.
Goes up.
Yeah,
Hallowed Fountain goes down.
Yeah. Spy Bluff Canal. Yeah.
Yeah, he really needs the land very badly. All he has is one more Celestial Colonnade, and that's all.
Danny's going to leave both on top.
Okay.
You don't like it when they leave both on top with Serum Visions. You don't. That's not what you want to see. Yeah, Polluted Delta for turn. Yeah, and you can see a hand, jam pack full of interaction. There's a Jace hanging out there. There's a negate hanging out at the back of the hand. He need about that. That Jace needs 4 mana, and realistically it needs 6, right? Because you can't. You're not going to cast it on turn 4.
That's right.
You're going to run it out once you can cast negate to back it up. So Julien needs to be next 3 turns. He just needs to be hitting those land drops because you know.
Yeah. So he's just fetching on main phase. So
yeah.
Could it be that he's trying to look for something?
Psych out. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. Come on. Pass the turn. The psych out, the whole fetch.
Fetch.
Yeah.
Before the end of your turn.
Wow, you did it as well. The fake out. Yeah, Danny's happy to say that's fine. Julien.
That was fast.
Having a little think.
Oh, is he actually thinking of just playing the Snapcaster and go on beat down? Guess not.
Decided against it. Yeah. Didn't love that plan. Happy to pass back.
But yeah, he did have to get the Halo Fountain just to keep any form of counter spells up.
And here we go. We're going to see a snappy.
Snapcaster.
Okay, that's fine. So just no value.
Yeah, tempo. Just a tempo.
Interesting, because he has ability next turn to Snapcaster Serum Visions, so at least draw a card, scry 2, have a little bit more. But he's like, no, I need to get on the board in this game. Basic island for Danny.
Let's see if Danny is. I don't think Danny would really want to spend a counter spell on the Snapcaster, right?
Well, Mana Leak. He's looking at that Mana Leak, I think.
I guess Mana Leak is fine. It's one of the cards that really lose a lot of value over time.
Yeah, I think so. You're not going to catch people with a Mana Leak
in the late game, especially.
They're going to, and I think he's going to go for it.
Just lick it. Still deciding.
He's having a think.
It is end step Snapcaster, right? So yeah, so he decides not to be tapped out for the Snapcaster, rather spend the counter spell on something more important.
Yeah, 18. Oh no, down to 17.
17.
Runed Halo for Julien. Not sure what he would name with Runed Halo.
I have no idea as well.
Runed Halo, very good against. So he's gonna play it, I think. What do you name? Lightning Bolt?
Maybe
Jace. So they can't fate seal you. I don't know.
I think he hasn't even decided what he wants to play yet. What does he want to name? We can't read lip here. So
no. We do not know.
We do not know what's going. What he picked.
He's going to see Mana Leak on the Rune Halo. Okay.
I just would assume it was something important that Danny had to Mana Leak.
I think so. Interesting though to bring in a Rune Halo against like another control deck. I feel Rune Halo is a deck like if you're playing Bogles, I'm going to name the first thing you put 3 enchantments on with my Rune Halo. If you're playing Burn, I'm going to name Lightning Bolt. That's what I'm going to, you know, like these spells that actually really hurt me, whereas right now we're going to see a negate back. And that's so Rune Halo is obviously important enough that it is.
Yeah, that even like warrants a negate.
Okay.
But I guess Rune Halo for him in this matchup is fine because you know he does not get like detention sphered and things like that.
Yep.
So he can like play pretty confidently without it getting removed.
Pyromancer.
Oh, Pyromancer.
Here we go. So the value train is.
Yeah, there's the 1-for-1 with the Snapcaster. 2 mana up though, so I believe that's another mana leak there in Danny's hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this matchup seems to be a lot more
Even than
even
the first
for
one.
now. Yeah, the first one was just
Yeah, Snapcaster for 2. Dan, no interest in blocking. Pass the turn back.
Supreme Verdict still in the hand for Julian.
So he's left in Supreme Verdict as well.
Yeah,
He's obviously very worried about the Pyromancer plan.
I mean that's like one of the other win condition apart from Jace.
Yeah.
Yep.
Serum Visions.
I see the
Draw a card. Very humble. Danny has a token of himself.
Is that himself?
I believe it is him. Is that him?
Nah, it's not.
Oh no, is that Gregor Games Invitational winner Jeffrey Chan
No, it's
on
not.
the card? No, it's not.
It's like one of the Magic pros.
Okay. Is it Kelvin Chu? Did Kelvin Chu sign a card for Danny?
Oh yeah, it could be.
Probably. So, I thought Danny had like a photo of himself. It's like, this is my token.
That's so narcissistic.
I know, yeah, I know. It's like, I back myself. I got this, you know. Really committed to the big time. And yeah, Julien just having a think.
Yeah.
So you see
I mean that's the control matchup for you. Like every spell that you try to counter is very relevant.
Yeah. Pyromancer comes in for 2.
I guess he doesn't mind that, right?
Snapcaster in hand, so could and we're gonna see Snapcaster.
Snapcast,
Okay.
targeting. What does he have to target here? Only the negate, right? And the Serum Vision?
So we're gonna see Remand from Danny.
Yeah.
Make another token.
Make another
Kelvin Chu. Maybe it's Kelvin Chu. Unconfirmed if it's Kelvin Chu or not. Draw a card. I mean, he can cast it. Julien can cast it again.
Yeah.
Right? He can just cast it. A second Snapcaster. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go, yeah. Well, sorry, the same Snapcaster. Yep. Trades off.
So now you have the 2 elemental tokens to block the other Snapcaster as
Yeah,
well.
so I guess you're looking at Danny. What did he get? He got to draw a card. He got 2 elemental tokens. He got Julien to get no value from his Snapcaster because he couldn't flash anything back.
That's right.
So you just got a 2/1 ambush viper.
Yeah.
With no death touch.
I mean it's a great turn for Julian to play the Jace as well.
I think so, yeah.
Definitely slam that down, especially when Danny only has like one mana left.
Here we go. Jace is coming down. Yep.
Don't think you'll see a logic knot as well. Yeah.
So Jace is going.
Fitseal? Yep.
I think so. Having a look. Looks like a Field of Ruin.
Oh, Field of Ruins is...
Keep it on top. Maybe it looked like a land. Well, they're not bad to be giving.
So then he decides to draw and then fetch.
I think Danny knew that it was a land because what you put it to the bottom otherwise.
All right.
So let's have a look what it is. So
Yeah.
it was a Steam Vents. Okay, so it was a land. But, you know, that's not bad. He needs the land, right? He needs...
Yeah, he just needs land drops for the...
Oh, Keranos God of Storms. Yes. Oh, let's bring Keranos God of Storms up the...
That was not a card I was expecting.
Wow. So we'll bring up Keranos on the screen. Old school. 3 blue, red, indestructible. Yes, it is. Nothing's going to happen to Keranos. Reveal the first card you draw each turn. If it's a land, draw it. If it's a non-land card, 3 damage to target creature or player. Guess what? That can go to Jace. I think.
Yeah,
I think it can. So I think it's
does.
been errated by the new target rules. So it's 3 damage to any target. So that's going to keep the Jace at bay.
Yeah, so even if Jace fate seals him and leaves the land on top, Keranos is just going to dig 2 cards in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just so good. It's such a
Keranos is a good card.
Yeah, it's such a good tech against the contra matchup, against the other Jace.
Yes. And Julian's going, oh no, I thought I was doing really well, but I got Keranos. And this is the one god that has seen a little bit of play in Modern.
Yeah.
So if I think back to Theros, and you have the monocolored gods, you have the allied color gods and the enemy color gods.
Yep.
This is the one that sees play. None of the other ones are really good enough.
You only see them in standard, not in Modern.
Yeah,
like,
they
Erebos.
Erebos was obviously in standard.
Thassa.
Thassa, obviously in the Mono Blue Devotion deck. Nylea is sort of a niche one.
Yep.
But Heliod. Heliod and no, I've forgotten the red one. That's such a shame. Perforace.
Yeah, Perforace.
And then the allied and enemy ones were never really
played.
Yeah, people play Phoenix, which is the mill one, the blue-black one.
Oh,
which,
right,
yeah,
right,
4/7 a mill. That's like a cool, funny mill yourself deck.
Yeah, and Farika and the rest wouldn't ever play it.
I don't think so. But this is the one because it's it has draw card or do lightning bolt. These are all things that people want.
Man, I think if Julian kind of knew that there was Keranos, he's probably wishing that he has his second Rune Halo. Right now.
I think
Just
so.
made
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. And we're going to see Cryptic Command from Danny.
Yeah.
Bounce. So I think he's bouncing the Jace. And Julian's sitting on Snapcaster Mage in hand. I think that's an Engineered Explosives. Yeah, so Snapcaster. Targeting the gate. Not interested in that. That's fine, Danny says. Danny's going to crack his fetch.
Yeah, so I guess Keranos is just keeping Jace in check to not let it ultimate.
Yeah.
But then again, if Julian's just putting lands on top every turn, it's just...
Draw 2 cards.
It just means draw 2 cards. So...
Yeah, real... so we're going to see Mana Leak on the negate with Julian with only 1 land. Wow. Okay.
You hardly see Mana Leak
yeah.
get put off
Bounce the Jace, draw a card. Okay.
So,
we're playing some serious magic here. Engineered Explosives presumably has come in against the... This is for the tokens.
yeah, only for the tokens, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
It's able to go up to 3, but yeah, I think it's just the tokens.
Serum Visions, I can deal 3 damage to something. I'm going to deal 3 damage to Snapcaster Mage. Wow. Draw that card. Draw Serum Visions.
Play the Serum Visions.
Play it. Scryte whatever I want to the top. Thing in the ice. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
4 tokens, or 4 counters, Ancestral Visions. We're going to draw some cards. Attack for 1. There we go.
And because Keranos is like not a creature at this point, it's not going to get bounced as well.
It is not. So I think Danny's tapped his lands a bit wrong here. Because he could have left up Cryptic Command, but hasn't. Should have tapped the Mountain or the Field of Ruin and a single island for the Thing in the Ice. So I think he's missed a trick there. And we'll see if Julian does anything with that. He's drawn a Flooded Strand for turn. Can see there's a Supreme Verdict in hand. I wonder if he just pulls the trigger on it now.
He could.
The other option is to Engineer Explosives and then put it on 0. And then once the Thing in the Ice flips, no mana cost.
Oh yeah.
And then token goes as well, but he's got to be taken. So we're going back to Jace. Danny's doing that. I'm looking at my graveyard. Have I got a Snapcaster Mage?
Yep, he is going for it.
There we go. A Snapcaster Mage.
Targeting. Definitely not the Mana Leak. So
no, and Julian's looking at Engineered Explosives and Supreme Verdicts.
Please have the counter spell. Okay.
Yeah, remand. Okay, remand.
Well, now he's tapped out.
He is tapped out, but that's going to leave Julian with no other plays this turn apart from Engineered Explosives, which is not great on this board. I think we're working on the assumption that Keranos is never going to be a creature.
Yeah.
You're never getting there.
It's never gonna get there. There's no enchantments that sticks.
Yeah.
Most of his creatures are tokens.
Yep.
Or 0 cost.
So Danny, reveal a Scalding Tarn. Okay, I'll draw that. I'll draw my second card for the turn. Attack with my squad. Attack for 3. Play Serum Visions. Thing in the Ice ticking down towards inevitability. Leave them both on top. And probably ordered land first, then spell to draw 2 cards. Yeah. So now do you think that Julien pulls the trigger on the Supreme Verdict, or do you think he tries to run out Jace one more time? And then Fate Seal, I guess.
Looking at the amount of cards, I guess he can try and bang on the Jace one more turn.
Yep.
Yeah. It's not like he's dying any moment. And Thing in the Eyes does not flip until another 2 turns later.
No.
So he can kind of wait it out for a little bit.
So Steam Vents for turn there. So I think, you go for that. I think you
wait here.
So he can play Supreme Verdict and Jace's turn if he wants to.
Probably has to play Jace first just to
see
and see if he can fight the counter war. So Julian just stick it through. What's the merit? Do you...
So Engineered Explosives.
Yeah, it's just okay. So spending the cheaper alternative to just get rid of whatever's on the board. Doesn't get rid of the Thing of the Eyes though. Does he?
We're going to see Negate from Danny. Wow.
Okay.
He wants to put this game away now.
Yeah.
He's not interested. Because that's a negate that could have gone on a Jace, right? So you assume that he's got something.
Definitely.
Oh, Supreme Verdict, okay. Can't be countered. That's fine. All of those creatures are going away, Danny, I'm afraid.
But I guess he kind of baits one of the counter spell just before the verdict, so that the Thing of the Eyes is kind of wasted. Not sure what Danny's thinking about. He just.
I mean, it's gonna resolve, right? I think we all know it's gonna resolve. I'm wondering if it's like Cryptic Command, bounce my Snapcaster or something like that, or bounce my Thing in the Ice. That's the only thing that would give him substantial pause. No, Negate definitely can't counter Supreme Verdict. Definitely cannot.
And I don't think he can Snapcaster the Cryptic as well. He's only at 5.
Yeah.
5 mana, so he can't do that as well. So what kind of reads is he trying to make ahead for the next few turns?
We've got a judge call going on here, I think. Danny's asking about. I mean, it says on the card, right? Can't be counted.
Yeah. Is he trying to do a... Nah, it doesn't work that way. Flipping Thing of the Eyes does not dodge the...
No, because it's gonna go on the stack, right? And then it's gonna come back.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what's the question.
Well, I think if he flips it, then it will resolve, and the Snapcaster will be.
Oh, he saves his Snapcaster.
Will be bounced back to hand. But if you're casting as, I guess that's what he's thinking.
He probably just want to save the Snapcaster then.
I think he's asking, can I counter it can I use a remand on it even if it fizzles? Because then he's going to flip it. So and then get Snapcaster back in hand.
Oh, yeah.
So at this point he doesn't have Cryptic Command, because otherwise you just bounce and draw.
But because Supreme Verdict says that it can't be countered, it's not like you can play a remand to fizzle it, right? Can you?
I don't know. I think that's what they're asking. We're going to see second Snapcaster.
So I guess Snapcaster into a remand.
Into a negate or something. And then
bounce both
and bounce both Snapcasters. Negate, so we're going to see it. Counter, can't be countered. That's fine. Flip it. Yeah, we're going to see the Awoken Horror. Bounce all creatures. Back to hand. Yeah, Awoken Horror goes away. That's right. Let's do our flip cards, right? So out of that trade, Julien got a Thing in the Ice.
1 token and
one token and Thing in the Ice. and what Danny gets is 2 more.
2 more Snapcasters to use 2 more spells.
Yeah, and we see an opt off the top there. Ancestral Vision ticking down. We know that Julien has a Jace in hand.
Yeah, but now he can't really play it, right? Since he knows that there's the 2 Snapcasters that's going to just whip back another
There's all
spells.
Yeah, so Field of Ruin takes care of the Celestial Colonnade.
Definitely.
They're all looking. Danny gets basic
They pretty much has the answers to
Julien
everything.
plays a second Celestial Colonnade. Yeah, I think Danny's just taken this game by the...
I mean, it really depends what's in the graveyard. We didn't really see what was in the graveyard. So, if he just animates Colonnade and he does not get dealt with for the next 2 turns, then he's just dead.
Yeah, he is.
But of course, he can always use the Snapcaster to chump block and buy time. But
oh no, you can't block Colonnade.
Oh yeah, it's flying.
Flying.
So yeah.
No, I mean, it's likely that Keranos is gonna
tick away and deal 3 every.
Yeah, reveal, draw 2. Yeah.
Then he's just wishing that he wasn't drawing lands at this point.
So he has another Field of Ruin for the second Colonnade.
Yep.
So aggressive. So going on the offensive, Snapcaster casting
Serum Vision.
Oh, Serum Vision's okay. Yeah. So draw card, scry 2.
1 top, 1 bottom, maybe.
Yeah.
Or the other way around.
Okay. Say go.
So he reverses it so that he can draw 2, I guess.
I think so.
Assuming he puts the land on top.
Well, I don't know if you assume that if you want to go spell first, then bolt your opponent, attack with Snapcaster, then any spell off the top of your deck is going to kill your opponent before they can kill you with Celestial Colonnade. So there's a 2-turn clock in that way.
Yep.
So maybe he's thinking that, but Field of Ruin's up, so Celestial Colonnade's not going to be a problem anymore. So Jace is, you've got to...
Yeah.
Because even Jace... bounce your Snapcaster doesn't do anything, right?
Much,
and you don't really want to Fate Seal them because, so we're going to see Celestial Colonnade again.
Yeah, he has to force the Field of Ruins here, I think.
So there are.
He's just trying to decide whether to cast Jace or just to
So he's
Colonnade.
So there are 2 Colonnades, right? So.
I guess the problem in this matchup that Julian's been facing for both matches is that he didn't get any card draws. He's always running out of gas.
So he doesn't... I don't think he's got that much card draw in the deck.
Yeah. We were hoping to at least see Sphinx Revelation or something.
Yeah.
But nope.
Opt.
Lets the Jace resolves. I guess Danny doesn't really care because Keranos is there anyway.
Exactly, yeah.
So, looks like he wants to...
Gonna brainstorm. Lightning Bolt.
Does the bolt help?
The bolt just makes it a quick... It doesn't even make it a quicker
Yeah,
clock,
it doesn't
right?
make it quicker.
Quicker clock.
Oh man, he's probably wishing he had those Helixirs back in his deck at this point.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. So...
And players... We've got about 5 minutes left on the round, so...
Yeah. But I think Danny pretty much has this in the bag.
Well, Danny's going to draw 3 cards. Well, he's going to draw all the cards, right?
Yep.
So he's going to draw...
So he's going to...
So when you... So how this works, when you see the first one...
You prop
hang on a second. When you draw the first card of your turn, you got to reveal it, yeah? Oh, another Ancestral off the Keranos.
I think the sequencing was wrong, right?
I think so. You have to reveal the first card you draw.
Alright. No judge call apparently, so...
I think
just gonna let it slide then. Vendilion click. Yeah, we're supposed to reveal the first one before he does
I think
the
you're
rest.
right. I think you're right. And then... Yeah, I mean, Danny's going to show him a hand of a million spells and go, okay, you want to pick one? That's fine. But the Vendilion click does make the clock quick. And we're going to see a counter spell from Danny here.
I realized that Keranos is for each turn. So if he actually opts on his own turn, he has to reveal as well.
When you opt on your opponent's turn, do you mean?
Oh yeah, on your opponent's turn.
Yeah, I think he's missed that. I think he's missed that one.
Oh man.
So he could have been drawing 2 cards a turn, right?
I mean, it could be missed opportunities. He could have been firing off 3 damage every turn as well.
So you're going to see Cryptic Command, Vendilion Clique, bouncing the Snapcaster.
So
Ancestral Visions.
Deal 3. Yeah.
Says go. Attack for 2.
Attack for 2.
Down to 3. Any spell off the top now equals death for Julien.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, he can even opt on. I mean, if he realized it by now, he could even opt on Julian's turn.
He could do, yeah.
Or draw something on Julian's turn. Yeah, discards. So fistful of cards on Danny's end.
Always a good place to be. And we're going to see Julien. Presumably Jace here. Yep, Jace. Brainstorm again. Go looking. Halley Fountain. I think it's Serum Visions and then a Remand. That's not
helpful.
That's not what you need, right? You need a way to get rid of Keranos.
He needs detention.
He needs detention sphere. I think they came out of.
I mean, Cryptic kind of bounces it. Then again, no, because
it's not a creature. Oh, it's an enchantment though. So
yeah,
I think you can bounce it with Cryptic. So we're going to see Celestial Colonnade firing up. You know, are we Field of Ruin from Danny? Or I don't think he chances it here and takes the damage. Well, is it Staticaster in hand? Well, Danny, again, Julian's like, I'll tilt, and he's like, no, I'll do Field of Ruin again. Yeah.
Okay, off the top.
So Julien looking. I don't think Julien's got any left in his deck.
He probably ran out.
Oh no, we got the last planes.
So any spell off the top. No, any non-land card off the top.
And I think every other player who's playing Modern is watching this match because they're the last. These are the last guys to finish. So we will. Oh yeah, someone's not at the table.
No.
And we'll see. Come on, Danny. Let's have a look. Oh, there it is. Spell snare. And that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
And Julien can't do anything with that, and that he packs it up. So yeah, so a long one there, the control matchup, and we're going to take a very quick break. We're probably going to be back very, very soon because the third round will be on shortly.
Yeah, I was just waiting for this last pair.
So before we go, you can find GregorGames.com, Facebook, Gregor Games were there, all social media, Instagram. I think there's an Instagram. I don't know what they post on there. Probably pictures of cards. Twitter. MySpace, Bebo. I don't know. We're on WeChat, probably. Can't confirm that. We're there. So come find us. Go to GregorGames.com to look at all the things for the Gregor Games 2018 Invitational. You can, one of 16 places at Invitation-only tournament. Last year there was a $5,000 prize pool. See how you can qualify for that. Pre-releases coming up. Dominaria at the shop. 3 flights every day, 10 to 6 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. So if you're in Singapore, come down. Best place to play Magic in Singapore. Totally not biased. And that's it. And we'll be youtube.com/Gregor Games. You can find all the replays from all our tournaments and Wednesday nights and Tuesday nights and Sunday days and Saturday days and all the tournaments we do there. And we'll be back shortly, and we'll try and find a spicy one for round 3. We always we'll find a spicy one for round 3. So thanks very much.
No, I didn't. Oh. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our weekly Modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside the future pro, Alfian Poon.
Hey, guys.
Man, I haven't said that in a long, long while.
You just said it like 50 minutes
I know,
ago.
I said it 50 minutes, but I mean like...
Yeah.
You see, it's got a ring. Future pro, Alfian Poon.
You know, just to update you guys on my future pro endeavors, right?
Right.
I'm actually aiming to win a PPTQ this season. This
season.
Dominaria season, I'm gonna win a PPTQ. Sealed, standard, anything. I'm gonna win a PPTQ and I'm gonna go to RPTQ.
Oh, that's sweet.
And I'm gonna be a pro caster for Shadowverse while I'm at it.
That's this Sunday, by the way. Anyway, this is not Shadowverse, and not all Japanese people play Shadowverse, as Alfian has found out. But yeah, we're watching the match here between Aloysius Go and Destin Lam. It is a modern. I wonder what. Okay, so historically speaking, Aloysius always plays like the good stuff deck, like black white or black.
No, I'm pretty sure he's playing blue white.
Oh, he's playing Jeskai?
Is it Jeskai?
And that's a red card, right? At the front?
Wait, what? Was he Mana League?
Oh, blue-red.
Oh,
okay.
Cascade Bluffs.
Right.
Okay.
Cascade Bluffs, yeah. So he's playing blue-red.
Okay. And Destin, I don't know what he's playing, but he seems to be taking a mulligan right now. Was not happy with his 7. Destin actually fun fact. Destin was my teammate for the Haven Games team event.
Oh wow. When? That was like 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago.
How did you guys do?
We 2-3.
Oh, okay.
That's not bad.
bad.
Not
That's
so
not bad.
It's not horrible.
It's not, yeah.
But
So how many games did you win? How many matches did you win?
I won 2.
Whoa. So you contributed.
Yes, and that's
Were there okay, so the two matches that you won, were they in the losing games? The losing like match?
No,
or
they both were the winning.
the winning match? Okay, so you contribute.
Yes, I am not a bad player. You need
No,
to
you're
be
not.
you need to be a good player, or not say good. You need to be a certain caliber of player, like maybe the mid-range player to at least win the PPTQ, which is what I'm aiming for.
That's nice.
Yes. And here comes
Alright, Dagmar Salvage, and
voice.
this is Dredge, of course.
Ooh.
And here we go. The first Dredge, that's Dredge 4. Sorry, Dredge 5. That's
no,
Stingray
so
Imp.
many lands, no dredge cards.
No, so he's gonna take back the Dark Blast. One,
that's
2, 3. I think Dark Blast is 3. Nothing.
Oh no! Wow.
Nothing.
Aloysius
Two
Go,
Narcomi-
so happy, patting himself on the back right now for being such a good player.
Yeah, exactly.
So talented. Destin are not as talented.
Yeah, man, that was unfortunate. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's so many
There's
cards.
so many cards, but no hits.
Yeah. So dividing up the lands, that's 7 cards. No, 8 cards. 8 cards
Yeah.
because he took back the Dark Blast and he took back. That's
Too bad Stingray
5
Imp.
and 3. Yeah, 8 cards.
I remember when Ikai was playing this deck on stream, he would always hit stuff. He would dredge into hits, into Bloodghast.
Some guys got all the luck.
Yeah, but some guys just very talented.
Well, I mean, like Destin did dredge into dredge, and I think when Ikai was playing, that's when Golgari Grave Throw was still.
No, he was.
bigger?
No, it was like last week.
Oh, okay.
No, it was the week that you weren't here.
Okay, cool. All right, Faithless Looting, that's great.
That's pretty good.
Unfortunately, there's no cards to dredge, I think. Mana League, the Faithless
no.
Looting, and a thumbs up here from Destin. It's like, yeah, okay,
Good
I
at the
guess.
game, bro.
Yeah, I guess.
So what is he gonna? What is discarding part of the cost? No, right?
No, this card is not part of the
okay.
cost, but he needs to find a way to discard cards right now.
Yeah. Destin right now very behind. Actually, wait. Aloysius is playing Grixis control.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah. Oh, creeping. Yeah, this is like hard Grixis control.
Yeah. Historically, Aloysius likes to play the good stuff decks.
Yeah.
Like the good, like really good stuff.
I think he runs Jesus in this deck probably.
Yeah, probably.
Wait, what's that? I can't see
Yeah, so he gets to discard Cathartic Reunion, discard
Cathartic
2 other
Reunion,
cards,
okay.
which is one of them's probably going to be Dark Blast, one of them's going to be Stingray Imp.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no, not Dark Blast, but
Hello and welcome back to round 3 of More Than Modern at Gregor Games. You know, our weekly modern tournament on a Wednesday evening. This is one of your hosts, James Churchmorley, not with my regular co-host Mick this evening. I'm joined by Gregor Games 2017 Invitational 13th to 16th place finisher and star of round 2 feature match where he incorrectly played Keranos, God of Storms, Danny Seat.
Yeah.
Danny, welcome to the booth.
Yeah, to be fair, I did not know, like, after many years of playing Keranos, I really did not know.
So let's talk about round 2 we saw Danny, you won 2-0 on stream. You were playing sort of red blue Pyromancer thing in the ice, and you know you're playing against Jeskai, sort of mid-range-ish. Well, he had guys Saint Drafts in the deck, didn't see them.
He sideboarded out against
Sideboarded them out, yeah. And we saw you bring Keranos. You know, we were talking about, you know, this is sort of one of those much maligned Theros gods. Keranos says, reveal the first card you draw on each of your turns.
Yeah. So, like, for...
Hang on a second. On each of your turns, not on each turn. On each of your turns. So,
yeah, each one, so, yeah.
So that means only...
My
you
turn,
only
right?
get, only your turn, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
The Ancestral Vision trigger.
yeah, so you what should have... So we're talking about when you Ancestral Vision, you should reveal the first card from Ancestral Visions.
Oh, okay.
I think that's how it works.
Oh.
So now you know. So moving into our feature match...
But there's a trigger, right? Isn't that like the?
Yeah. So our resident judge isn't here, unfortunately, to tell us this week. I'm sure he'll be back next week to tell you. So we've got Brian Kong
Versus
on the left versus Ken Wee. Brian Kong, I believe, is playing Burn.
I think Storm. I thought.
Is he playing Storm? I saw lightning bolts in his hand.
Could be Storm.
Could be Storm. Don't think it is. We'll see. We'll see what he plays. So Brian Kong plays Storm a lot.
And
he plays Storm a lot. Ken Wee's on Jund.
Yeah.
I checked in, but with him before.
Yeah,
it's definitely Burn, right? Inspiring Vantage, like Boris.
I don't like this hand. I don't like this hand.
So Brian in hand's got Inspiring Vantage.
It's only it's a one-lander.
One land hand.
Yeah, it's a very risky. He only has one drop and he has tons of 2 drop. Like although the probability of him drawing a land is a bit high, but it's not my favorite. And he has 2 lightning bolts.
So we're going to see an Inquisition of Kozilek here, and we're going to see the hand. So we've got Inspiring Vantage, Lightning Helix, 2 lightning bolts, Searing Spear, Searing Blaze, a Goblin Guide. Yeah, and what do you like taking from here? You take the Goblin Guide.
I take the Goblin Guide because he won't have any one drop. Then he'll be forced to boat.
Okay.
And like,
so you can see Ken's hand. He's got Liliana of the Veil.
Yeah.
2 lightning bolts himself.
Yeah. And actually, like looking at Ken's hand, the Searing Beast is actually a very dead cut for Brian.
Yep.
So he chose to take the lightning.
So he took the Helix.
It makes sense because he has a removal for the guy, and he hopes the guy gives him the land.
Yeah, so I think that's what Ken. So I think Ken has one more land, so you're going to see Inspiring Vantage, Goblin Guide, attack for 2, see a trigger. Oh, it's an abrupt decay. Okay, so you're going to see
still fine.
Still fine. Okay.
Still fine.
So Ken's going to play out Stomping Grounds.
He can play tap because he doesn't need to. He got the boat.
So and then next turn you assume that Ken goes. You attack me with Goblin Guide, I do the trigger. If then, once I've seen what's on the trigger, then I can Lightning Bolt you. Yeah,
that's the better.
So trigger goes on the stack.
Oh,
right, Raging Ravine to hand.
Yeah, but he wants the Black Sauce. Right? He takes. Oh,
no, he doesn't take. So I think Brian was like, "You're taking it, right?" Like, no, trigger on the stack, and then I'll Lightning Bolt you. Yep.
So Brian's lucky he got the Inspiring Vantage.
Inspiring Vantage, and then you think he's going to fire off double Lightning Bolt end of turn?
Depends.
Or Lightning Helix.
Like right now, Ken can actually just fetch and search for a Swarm and play the Liliana.
Okay.
The Liliana right now is very, very strong because it might tank 2 boats. Tank 2 boats.
Okay.
And if he tank 2 boats, Ken has like a high chance of winning.
Significant advantage, right? Because we talk about a lot in the Burn matchup. They're only going to see 10 or 11 cards, right?
Yeah.
And each of those needs to deal damage to the opponent, not to Planeswalkers. Yes. So every point of damage they're taking away from the player.
Yeah, or another play Ken can do actually, Ryan can do is actually just Helix the Liliana next turn, just bolt the Liliana. This is another way.
Okay.
I think if you want to be mana efficient, but
Liliana.
I'm not really a burn player, so I can't really justify much. But
so I'm looking at Brian's hand. You see a lightning bolt, you see a lightning helix, 2 lightning bolts, and a little bit more burn. Are you thinking, am I a couple of points away from just?
Okay, so he has 2 Searing Blades, which is a dead card right now against Ken's hand.
Yeah.
And he has so right now he has 9 points of burn.
Yep.
He has another 12 in his hand, and another 12 from the another 6 from the Searing Blades.
Okay.
As if he has, so means he needs to draw 2 consecutive lands in a row. But now he's discarding 1, so
okay. Searing Blaze goes away, and I believe
So right now he only has 9 points of burn, and if he wastes 6 points of Liliana, the game is almost over.
Yeah. I'm gonna see Lightning Helix on you, down to 11.
Okay, so he's going for the face, which makes sense.
So Brian's now on the I'm ignoring Liliana play.
Yeah.
And Brian drew a Monastery Swift Spear for turn.
Yeah. The Swift Spear.
So do you like Swift Spear Lightning Bolt to prowess? Do you 5 to you, or do you like double Lightning Bolt? Or
I'll just use the Swift Spear and pass it.
Okay.
I'll just use the Swift Spear. Although the bolt is actually additional damage, so
yeah, so you go Swift Spear,
5.
then you go Lightning Bolt to get the additional. So that's going to do 5 rather
damage.
than 4, so down to 6. So then you're looking at he's thinking about it. Does he want it? He wants it. Lightning Bolt you down to
8, down to 6.
Down to 6.
So definitely.
Ken just double checking if it's going to me or the Liliana. I think we're past the point of it going to the Liliana.
Yeah. So that was a smart play by Brian, like just going to a face, ignoring the Liliana.
So we know he has another Searing Blaze in hand, right? So he can just discard that and then hope to draw more burn spells off the top of the deck.
So right now, if Faust can, I will plus the Liliana.
Okay.
Discard my only boat. Then I'll boat the Suspire. So
Okay.
I think that's a fine play. Yeah, I think that's a fine play.
So we're gonna see a plus. Yep. So
both.
yep.
So it's going to
Lightning bolt Swift Spear. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly as you drew it up.
Yeah. So right now, does he draw the? Oh, okay. So this is getting interesting.
So Danny just drew
he drew lightning helix.
Lightning helix,
So
right?
he's passing the turn. He still need another burn because.
Oh.
Whoa.
What's going on here? So we're having a camera malfunction here. So I think someone's knocked it, and we'll bring it back online. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, we're back. Sorry for the delay. Oh. Bob.
So Bloodbraid Elf into Dark Confidant.
Okay.
Ticking up.
Discarding.
Yep.
Okay.
And so end of turn, Brian Kong's going to go. I'm going to Lightning Helix you.
So,
No, going the wrong way. Bright Ken down to 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Ken should be down to 3. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
No, down to 3. Down to 3. There you go.
So will he draw? Oh,
Bloodstained Maya. Okay.
Okay, but now will the Bob kill? Will the Bob kill Ken?
That's what the people want to see. Bloodbraid Elf off the top. Liliana off the top.
Come on.
It's going to be a land. It's always a land. It's always a land. It's always a land, okay?
Bobby.
When you watch Dark Confidant stream, they never hit anything. They always hit land.
No, you should watch the GP.
No, when we watched Dark Confidant in this booth, everyone, and he drew a Bloodbraid Elf for turn, okay?
Okay.
He just drew a Bloodbraid Elf for turn. It's just obscene. It's just obscene. It always happens. It always happens.
But to be fair, if I was Ken right now, I'll kill the Bob. Cause
So if a lightning bolt comes off the top, you think he's going to lightning bolt. So you attack first with the Dark Confidant, right? Yeah, wow, don't want that. Don't want that either. Oh, Bloodbraid Elf, can't use that. Forest, not good. Abrupt Decay.
Yes, kill the Bob. Kill the Bob.
There, he wants it, yeah. Smart play.
Risky play.
Smart play.
Bobby.
But he could have -2 to Liliana to sacrifice
Actually, right
his creature.
now, he could go for the greedy play and just ulti, but I don't see what can you really benefit from the ulti of the Liliana.
No, because Brian, he's dead to a single lightning bolt, right?
Yeah.
So Brian's just
like even if he splits 1-2, he'll just take the 2.
yeah.
And
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I'll tick up the Liliana and to see what happens.
So both players are empty-handed, I believe.
Yes. Oh no! Why? No. Oh, whoa.
So Brian's going in response. What am I doing?
Okay,
I'm thinning the deck.
Like the interesting thing about this is, does Brian run a stomping ground? Like he does, right? But he took the Sacred Foundry. Like if he took the Sacred Foundry, I might just split the white source
away from the green source. Yeah.
So yeah, he chose to take away.
Of course, yeah.
And I feel that if I was Brian, I wouldn't have actually. I would have just kept the land in the hand.
Slow roll. I think it's a mountain.
Yeah, I would have kept the.
So any burn spell, Brian just slams it on the table, right, and just goes, just kill you.
What's that? Oh, there's another land. So yeah, I if I was Ken, I'm going for the aggressive and swing for.
Verdant Catacombs.
10 damage. So he needs another turn.
So Raging Ravine is gonna come. The squad is coming in now. So Brian is on a 2-turn clock, so he is dead next turn.
Yes.
So it's Lightning Bolt, Lava Spike, Boros Charm, Lightning Helix, Searing Blaze, Searing Blood, because he's got the land and Goblin Guide, which is going to do 2.
Oh, that's really unlucky.
But does he leave the Goblin Guide back to block? Because then he's not dead next turn. Because you block the Raging Ravine, take 6, go to 1, fade another draw step.
So you have another draw.
Another draw step.
This is exciting.
Here we go. Can we Abrupt Decay, Liliana, Fatal Push,
bolt,
even a bolt, Lightning Bolt. The fading draw steps here. I think that's a land. Players just
he doesn't draw it.
He drew for turn. That's his card. He's got it face down. I think he drew a land. Yeah, he's passed. Is he attacking?
Oh, attack! Come on.
I think you've got to attack, right? You've got to make him.
Shadowverse. This isn't Shadowverse. Stream title is Shadowverse.
So the chat's saying that we're streaming Shadowverse, which is probably why our views are so low at the moment.
Oh man.
Oh, nothing.
Am I just continue what you?
Okay, yeah. So right now we are streaming Magic the Gathering and not.
So there we go. Oh dear. Fire whoever's in charge of the stream here.
Oh my god. So yeah, we
That's why all our viewers weren't there, because we're not, normally
we are watching, we are casting Magic the Gathering.
Here we go. Look at this.
We totally forgot about.
Apologies to the Shadowverse players, but you can watch this game. This is a very exciting game of Magic the Gathering.
See Raging Ravine fired up again.
Yeah. So yeah.
So Goblin Guide is going to be on blocking duty.
Yeah, it's blocking the. He'll be down to 1. So, there really isn't any world where I will not swing with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to see it. Oh, it's another land for Brian. There are wooded foothills off the top.
But okay, to be fair, he was bound to draw lands because he had a lot of spells, and
Doesn't work that way.
he was drawing a lot. He was.
Brian's going quickly into sideboard. I see that Brian has a Chain to the Rocks in his sideboard. A couple of Chain to the Rocks. What deck is Chain to the Rocks coming in against?
Big creature set.
Big creature.
Like
Tron.
Tron.
Green Tron.
Humans to an extent.
You like it against humans?
Probably humans to a certain extent. I'm not really sure. Like I don't really play Burn. Chain the Rocks is an interesting tech that has been actually developed, like even in the past.
It's just a path to exile.
It's a different path to exile because
It doesn't
It doesn't
give
them
them
the
a
land.
land and. So Capolo I was about to say Fire Mick. No, it's not. It's definitely not Mick.
So Mick Capolo 42. Mick is not here today.
He's OT, right?
He's working hard. Yeah, we've been. I wasn't here last week. I was working. Then he wasn't here this week. So hopefully we're getting the band back together.
Time for me to send you
the dynamic duo, the dream team, the Wednesday night stream team. The guys in the booth. These are all.
I just realized Brian's playing my deck.
Oh really?
I totally know what's in the sideboard.
Yeah. So
So Danny, I'm gonna ask you this: who do you like in this matchup, Burn versus Judd? Do you like Burn because they can just get super aggressive?
Okay. To be fair, Burn. There are hands where Burn you can't beat that Burn hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how hands. While Jan is a bit. The thing about Jan is, it doesn't have really any good matchup. It's a very fair deck.
50-50 deck, people call it, right? Yeah.
50-50 deck. And this is a good thing about the problem with 50-50 decks is you just lose to like certain nut draws. And Burn is slightly favored game 1. Game 2 you'll see Scavenging Ooze. What's the other live game? Is it Scavenging Ooze? Oh,
Feed the Clan. No.
Kitchen Finks.
Kitchen Finks.
You know when Feed the Clan was first printed, like every Jan deck was actually playing Feed the Clan. Like they were playing.
Well, for ratio, Tarmogoyf is a 4/5, gain 10 life, right?
Yeah.
Very niche though. That's like there's not much application.
Even the Tron deck used to play Feed the Clan because like they don't want to die to Burn.
Yeah, I think so. So I saw Brian has Ensnaring Bridges in hand as well.
Yeah,
so
it's good against Jan. Because
like
I can put the breach, I can wall him, and I can just keep burning.
Yeah, I think so. And that's that tech. The first time I saw the Ensnaring Bridge tech was at like GP Toronto, where John Stern won. He had Ensnaring Bridges, and he's like, well, I'm going to completely I'm going to play Ensnaring Bridge, and then I'm just going to draw some cards, and you can never attack me, and I'll just.
And you can just draw a card and then just beat the small.
Yeah, like a Goblin Guide, right, or something like that, or a Swift Spear.
Yeah. But so I was playing at GP Sydney.
How did you do?
I went 6-2, but my team went 4-4.
So you went 4-4.
I went 4-4.
So you went 4-4.
My individual record 6-2.
So you went 4-4.
Yeah, I went 4-4.
Okay, yeah.
So I was playing.
There's no iron team.
Yeah, I played against 3 Burns that day, and I was like.
What were you playing?
I was playing Tron.
Okay.
So I was undefeated against Burn. It was quite surprising, and it's very interestingly.
You're playing. Yep.
Yeah. So one of the burn play actually starting ensnaring breach against me.
Okay.
And I asked him why. He said he should stop Ulamok and Wormcoil, but I told him that
If Ulamog comes down, just exiles it, right?
no, I'll just exile your land, and then like I will just like think of a way, use my Ugin to beat you. Yeah, the ensnaring breach was very weird, but I exiled his land so that he couldn't cast the ensnaring breach. And it was yeah, so we see Brian leading off here with the
Goblin Guide, and I believe he has another Goblin Guide in hand.
Is this a nut draw hand, like the creature?
So it might be double Boros Charm.
Yeah, I love this. This is my favorite burn hand because like if he draws Swiss Spear next turn, like there's no way Ken can actually win. I think he could, but like it's quite hard.
So I think Brian's just thinking about how do I sequence this. So he's gonna go. Do you play the second Goblin Guide though, right? You have to.
You will. I'll play a second.
Yeah,
Goblin.
I'm going to go to combat.
Move to combat.
Well, I'm going to go. Ken, do you want to crack that and cast Fatal Push? No. We're going to check Lightning Bolt. Okay, so it's going to stay there.
Huh? Whoa,
No, you
whoa.
don't draw. You don't draw.
Whoa,
You don't draw.
whoa,
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Take 4.
Oh, this.
Okay. Bloodstained Mire.
Actually, if I were Ken, I'll fetch. But I can't see a multi of the shop, so yeah, he can't do much with this hand.
Thinking about what he's going to do next. We're going to crack. Bloodstained Mire.
Gloving Charm. Wow, this is a very interesting card. It's
Yep.
been a while since
-1/-1 to all creatures.
I
Destroy
don't-
target artifact.
I don't
Regenerate
like
all
it. I
creatures.
don't like it in this matchup.
I don't know what you're getting with it.
Like, yeah.
What are you getting with it? It's good against.
You can destroy Eidolon.
It can destroy Eidolon,
Yeah. That's all.
but so can Abrupt Decay, which can also destroy a lot more. Which can also destroy a lot more creatures.
Yeah. Wait, well, okay, let's go. Okay. Oh, yeah, it doesn't do much because
We're going to see Rift Bolt suspended from Brian here.
this is the nut hand that the burn has. Like,
Sometimes they just get you, right? So we're going to see Ken down to 13 life, and he's got 1 land on the battlefield. So Overgrown Tomb tapped.
I will search for a Black Crypt in this because he has a lightning bolt in his hand. So you want to get removals to remove the Goblin Guide.
Okay. And we're going to see, untap.
Draw. Okay.
And, see Collective Brutality.
Yeah, also, okay, the
Which
brutality is
so
very good.
Blackleaf Cliff. So you could do Collective Brutality, -2/-2, gain 2 life, lose 2 life to get some
I'll
more.
discard 2 cards just to get rid of the burn.
Yeah,
Because
and then you could discard 2 cards and then get the instant or sorcery as well. So max Collective Brutality value.
yeah, and like there's 2 Bolt Charm in his hand.
Yeah. There we go. We're gonna see all of the discards, right?
So
One. Discard all of them. Discard all of them. Component 42 in the chat saying Golgari Charm is a bit of a legacy burn. Still, you don't bring it in.
Why? Oh, because they have Sulphuric Vortex.
Yeah, still for Vortex. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
So
yep.
double, the guy who's like, why have I got these in my deck? Goblin Guides. Yeah, go back up to 15. What are you taking here? You take a Boros Charm?
Yeah, I'll definitely take a Bolt Charm.
Okay.
Actually,
Bolt
depends. I might Bolt Charm. I might take a Blaze because I want to slam Kitchen Things next turn, and I don't want you to die.
And how do you feel about Ken now? Do you feel better knowing what's happened, or do you feel worse and don't feel great?
Like I say, like, he knows that he's really at the back foot.
Yeah, so he knows I'm going to go to 10, and then I know he's got a Boros Charm and a Searing Blaze in hand, so that's, we're going to see. Land. No. Another Collective Brutality, so...
Okay, so this might be the card that keeps Ken in the game.
Yeah, I think so. And we see Brian drew a Grim Lava Monster for 10.
So he's passing.
So presumably Ken's going to go play a land. Oh, he doesn't have a land.
He has a land. He has a Verdant Catacombs.
Oh, he has a Verdant Catacombs, okay.
He'll fetch for a... Okay. He can fetch the Verdant Catacombs.
Yep.
He can minus. Then he just get the force, plays the Liliana, minus. Then passes a turn, take 3 from the... take 4 from the Boros Charm. Next turn, Brian will probably just play a Green Lava and then pass the turn. And that's where Ken can try to come back. Right? It's still quite a hard game because... Ken knows that he can't play a lot of creatures.
So what's the other one? Is the other line just Collective Brutality, Goblin Guide, he's going to Boros Charm in response?
Yeah.
And then just 2...
But I don't like... Because the play with Collective Brutality right now is that there's not much targets. And he knows that there's no point in targeting the Searing Blaze.
Yeah. So I think he just does the -2/-2 and then does the gain 2, I gain 2, you lose 2.
But he doesn't have a lot of cuts and a lot of fuel to really do it. So I think it seems like he's passing the turn.
So I think he's got Lightning Bolt in hand, so maybe he's thinking, right, you're going to Boros Charm Mega to 6, Goblin Guide, I'm going to put the trigger on the stack, then I'm going to Lightning Bolt it.
Yeah, but even so, the Liliana does the same thing. And
well, the linear,
and he might bring you forward because you can.
Yeah. So no, he's not. He's decided against that. He's going to go. He's going to go fetching. Basic Swamp.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah,
so he likes Liliana.
Yeah, I like the Liliana play. It's much better. Because if the Liliana sticks on the board, you can kill. You can just make him to discard, and he can't. Oh, I think I know why we have very little viewers.
Why? Hey, that might be why. Oh dear. The stream has not been going well tonight. Shadowverse.
Sorry, mate.
He won't watch it. It's fine.
You never know, man. Mick could be watching right now.
I don't think so.
Mick, if you are watching right now, give a shout out. Okay, he's probably not watching.
It's like, oh, if you're a time traveler, you should come back in time to this point, right? Have you seen that? Yeah. So you're going to see Collective Brutality, and presumably we're just going to see. Are we going to discard?
I don't like,
no, we're not. Okay, we're just going to. What are we going to do?
I don't like this play.
Don't like it.
I don't like it.
Boros Charm in response. Yeah. Deal 4 to you. Go down to 5.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Oh, just
take that. So he's just done the strip the hand. Okay. And the camera's frozen again. Okay. Having some technical difficulties this evening.
Okay.
Goblin Guide attacks, reveals Lightning Bolt. Okay, there we go. So that's the play.
Yeah, so I don't like this play. I don't really like
Brian drew a Wooded Foothills return, Grim Lava Monster.
Yeah.
That, Ken needs to get rid of that because Brian has all of the cards in hand.
Okay, so if I was Brian right now, I would not crack the Wooded for you.
Okay.
Yet. I will probably hold it.
Okay.
Maybe if I get a searing basic creature. There's additional 3 points of
so Kitchen Finks in hand. Do you just...
No, I'll
you
play
can't
the
play
Liliana.
Kitchen
Yeah,
as a Liliana.
So
minus. Minus.
So
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so will we see a 2-0 from John?
Maybe. Could happen. Stranger things have happened. He has stabilized, right? Oh, Lightning Helix. Passes a turn. Okay, so that'll take Ken down to 2 and then dead.
No, but he has the Kitchen Finks, so he'll be at...
well, he needs a forest to play the Kitchen Finks. So he needs to fetch.
Oh,
for a... He can't fetch for a basic forest with a Bloodstained Mire.
Oh, no! Is that a thing? Why did
he can't play Kitchen Finks.
Oh,
you can't. It's 1 blue, white. It's 1 green, white, 1 green, 1 green, white, green, white. Yeah, you can't play that.
This is where you know you messed up.
Yeah, no, don't do it. You can't fetch for you can fetch for an overgrown tomb tap.
No, what he can do is he can fetch for a mountain. Fetch for a mountain.
What does that do?
Play the Barbarian Elf.
No, he
can play the Barbarian Elf.
He can play the Barbarian Elf.
And maybe hope he gets it.
Okay, because discarding does nothing, right? Because he's just going to discard.
Yeah, I won't discard. At this point, I won't discard the hand. And, like, he searched the wrong land, which is why he's getting punished.
It's down to 4. Lightning Helix down to 1.
He's not dead.
He's not dead. No.
Eh, what? Eh, wait, what?
Oh, I don't know what happened there.
I think he said fetch shock.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe he was like, I'm going for the shock. And then he was like, okay.
This is why you should play out slowly. Yeah.
Well, we're off to game 3. Okay, so Ken could have avoided that by going Bloodbraid Elf, hitting anything.
No, he should have just fetched for a forest with the overgrown tomb. Because he knows that he's going to fall up, he's going to be in the Kitchen Finks. So that would say...
You live and learn.
Yeah.
Won't make that mistake again. So here we go. We're going for game 3. Okay. But Ken on the draw now. Ken on the play, which is obviously quite big.
Yeah. So are you going to play GP Singapore?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Standard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't play standard.
Where
don't have a deck.
I can anyone.
Never have played standard before.
Well, you just standard. You don't really need a deck. You don't really need a practice.
How hard is it? Not hard.
Like
when is it? It's June, right?
Yeah, it's the week before our nationals.
Yeah,
so which is on the you can play on nationals, right?
No, I'm not registered for nationals.
Oh,
I also don't have enough points to play for nationals.
You need 200 points.
I don't have that.
It's how?
I don't play any Magic.
Okay, so it's like it's happening on the 22nd to 24th. So yeah, Nationals is no GP is like once every 2 years, or maybe once a year.
Well, there was one like in December which I played in.
Yeah, so I like GPs. I like the current format.
Is it good?
Like that's in the current format where only X2 and 8 rounds. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. So the current format of the GP, fine. So like yeah.
It ends early. We can actually have like a good dinner instead of rushing for like, oh my god, the places for food is closing.
So the last GP, the sealed GP, was only like 500 or something players.
Yeah.
Right. So all the rounds finished super on time as well.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
the convention center in Singapore has a subway. It's like amazing. This is so good.
Yeah. And the good thing is there's a mall. There's a mall near the convention center.
There is, yeah.
But it's like 1 kilometer, 1.5 kilometer.
Yeah, it's for everything in Singapore's closer, isn't it? Like it's all. So Goblin Guide for Brian reveals of Blackcleave Cliffs. Ken has all the lands he'll ever need.
Yeah, I think there's a Goif in his hand, but it's not doing much.
No.
Yeah, I'll probably kill the Goblin Guide. Oh, does he have Fatal Bush in his hand? No, it doesn't. So, yeah. Oh, you better Dreadball.
Dreadball, yeah.
Yeah, but this is a good play because he has a Scavenging Ghost and he can just gain 1 life of it. Yeah, but...
So Brian draws a Lava Spike for 10.
Did he kill another 1-lander? I think
he did, yeah, he did. Rift Bolt.
Why do people have to keep 1-landers? I don't understand.
They love it.
Like, from my favorite type of burn hand is like 2 lands, 2 creatures.
3 spells. 3 spells, yeah.
I think that's fine.
The perfect ratio. So we're going to see Wooded Foothills fetching.
It's probably fetching a forest.
Basic forest. Yeah. Well, no, he needs a swamp because he can't play Liliana of single black.
But I might just stick the Overgrown Tomb. It's not really.
Basic forest.
Yeah, but he can't play Liliana. He must
cannot play Liliana.
Yeah, but I think he'll play the Scavenging Ooze right now.
Okay.
It's a decent play. Yeah. I don't think it's a good 1-lander. It's a type of 1-lander where if you don't draw any more lands, like your burn spells are 2 turns because of the Rift Bolt, the suspend. So it isn't very, very good at all.
Yep. So he's not playing this. He's fetching a basic forest because he's got a swamp in hand to play Liliana next turn. So you just go Scavenging Ooze, eat something, right? No, don't tap both green. If you want to play Scavenging Ooze, and
I think he's playing the Goif.
Playing Goif, okay. So Goif is going to be a 3/4.
Yes.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's that's a very like I think you want to clock burn also.
Yeah.
So
and he's got a lightning bolt in hand if Brian has so down to 14. Yeah. But Brian needs land, right? There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay, Inspire Advantage. So he can go Lava Spike, Lightning Bolt maybe.
Or he can
or
just
suspend Rift Bolt.
I think he has another Rift Bolt, like 2 Rift Bolts, or the Eidolon is definitely not a good play right now in this turn.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
no.
so Rift Bolt. I'll play Lava Spike. What? Will you play Lava Spike?
Oh, I think he's got Lightning Bolt. He was thinking about.
I think the Lava Spikes are much better.
Okay. It's Ken untaps.
He draws. Let's say Lana Liliana. So.
So do you like swamp here? Play Liliana.
Yeah, I think that's a good play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. He's thinking about it. Yeah, he's leaning towards that Liliana.
Well, so it's 3. It's still 3.
Still 3. Dreadball is a sorcery. Dreadball can destroy planeswalkers.
Yeah, it can't be an instant. It can.
It cannot. Terminate. Yeah. Terminate is
obviously
obviously
terminate useless.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Dominaria spoilers?
I have.
What's the most psych card are you about? Like
Khan. Khan. I think Khan's
very good.
Do you know
it's possible to open like at least 2 Khans?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing on Saturday. I'll be like, all of my Khans, please. That won't happen. I'll open like, I don't know.
I'm so optimistic about Khan. I feel like
check
play
lands.
in every control or maybe
I think so. I think it's that good. So we're going to see discard +1 Liliana, discard the second Liliana of the Veil.
Khan not really that good in Affinity because it's 4 mana and.
This Tarmogoyf's going to get bigger to 5 because of the enchantment. Oh, 5. Squad.
So it's another 3 turns clock.
Yep.
So
Rift Bolt.
Rift Bolt.
Thinking. No. Want to think. Do I want to lightning bolt you? Yes, I do. Down to 11. Rift Bolt down to 8. Lava Spike in hand and a Skull Crack. So Brian has the burn in hand, right?
So now 6. So.
Yep. Rift down to 8.
Down to 8.
Can I draw land?
Oh my god.
I've drawn a mountain.
Wow.
This is good. There is 9 points of... Oh, no, there's not. There's an Eidolon. There's 6 points of burn and an Eidolon in hand.
The Eidolon isn't very good because...
Lava Spike you. Down to 5. Passing the turn. Okay.
So...
Do you not...
come on. That was just... No. I didn't like his hand that he kept. That was a very... Like if you don't draw any lands.
Yep.
If you draw like spells and creatures. Okay, maybe creatures is fine, but if you keep drawing spells, it's not a very fantastic hand. Like, I don't like to keep one landers because sometimes they are traps. So this is just my
Liliana plus. Okay, discard.
So discarding the Eidolon.
Yes.
Okay.
Discarding Eidolon. Discarding. I think you discarded Maelstrom Pulse.
So
Tarmogoyf is a tribal card away from the full set. So if there's a Goblin Tarfire.
Okay, but Ken has another turn. He has another turn.
He does have another turn.
He does have another turn. But it's hoping how Brian will sequence.
Well, he doesn't. He doesn't have another turn, right?
Because that's the Skullcrack. That's only one card. So he needs to.
Yeah, no, he needs to draw a card this turn. He needs to draw a burn spell. So again, a Skullcrack end of turn goes to. He needs to draw a burn spell.
Okay, so
because otherwise he loses because Scavenging Ooze.
Yeah.
Interesting. In response, Scavenging Ooze.
No, of course he can just do it the next turn. Like,
yeah.
But it doesn't matter because like there's no 2 points burn.
No. I'm saying in response to Skullcrack, does Ken use Scavenging Ooze to exile a creature and gain 1 life?
Actually,
doesn't make a difference because
there's no 2 points in burn, right?
No, but yeah.
There's no 2 points in burn.
So down to 2. Okay, there we go. What are we drawing off the top? Is this it?
Classico.
No down to
8. Oh, no. There's still artifact.
Here we go. There we go. Lava Spike.
Damn. Yeah,
that's it. And handshakes.
Yeah, I didn't like the hand that Brian
didn't like
but
that.
it paid off, I guess. So it's good. It's decent.
Okay. Well, and that's it. So good match.
Yeah. So
we're gonna sign off.
Yep.
Thanks for joining along on Modern. Technical difficulties. Before we go, you can find us greggames.com.
Yeah.
Facebook.com/GregGames, YouTube.com/GregGames.
And I think we have a monthly coming out.
We have a monthly next Sunday, which is Dominaria Sealed. Or not after the pre-release, so Dominaria Sealed. So if you're around Singapore, you want to play some Dominaria Sealed, come down.
Yeah.
We're on all the social medias, Instagram, Twitter,
Facebook,
MySpace, Bebo.
Google. I don't think we're on Google Plus.
Yeah, we're probably on a Google Hangout somewhere. People are doing stuff. We're all over the place. Go to greggames.com to see details of the Greg Games 2018 Invitational. 16 players last year, $5,000 cash prize. Even Danny, who finished 13th to 16th, got $150 for just showing up, which he probably spent on a Modern deck.
Some guy couldn't make it, so he passed on the invite to me.
Oh, so you didn't even get in on a merit?
No, I split up.
Okay.
So I think it's interesting. I think we also do FF Final Fantasy every Friday.
On a Friday?
Yeah,
probably.
Mick's the one casting. He's like the Final Fantasy guy.
So we do that as well. Yeah. So go check us out. If you're in Singapore, come down and say hi, and that's it. And then we're
signing off.
We're out. Thanks.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.